Everybody, and welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. Now we're just playing it out, playing some D and or D, and yeah, that's kind of it. We're just having a good time. We are going to. Oh, that's the wrong button. I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. We'll just go ahead and turn that off. We'll just go back.
And that's
there.
how the
There we go. It's okay. It's a behind-the-scenes stuff, so you wouldn't even know if I didn't panic. All right, so playing some D&D today. We're following the continuing story of the Dawnforged company, who have found themselves through all sorts of weird circumstances, including you know, the Olympic Games, but in the Feywild, are now in a murder maze of Minotaur mythos, and oh, that came together. Trying to find our way through, and you know, be not only come out on top through either discovering the most treasure, defeating the most monsters, getting to the end first. These are all conditions in order to win, and absolutely just crap on the competition. This is the only event where the competition can possibly, it's going to take a lot, catch up with our heroes, as they have won every single damn game up to this point. Hard fought too, like, you guys surprised the shit out of me, so it's a good thing.
All of the murder.
Just a little bit of the murder.
Just, main thing,
you know, the frequency of the murder really is what's
it's really
honestly, our frequency of murder has gone down.
Yeah.
Well, I just mean they think we're gonna kill them slower, and then we kill them faster, and they're like, "Well, I was gonna kill you, and now they can't."
It's true. So, but as they entered the maze, Uza was doing the good rogue thing of scouting ahead and opening things that were locked. Found a key to a chest, opened it. And then, was it? Oh no, he's fine. It's okay. There was a book inside though, and in that book, through a natural 20,
always safe.
Vicer was
when
able
you fail
to.
wisdom saving throws.
Oh, it was intelligence. You never stood a chance.
Oh yes, that's right. Intelligence saving throw.
But Vicer figured out that it was a tome of speak language specific Minotaur, their language. So he was able to use the incantation on the inside and cast it with his natural 20. And then as they're going through, they're finding about this place is actually a burial ground and a story keep and basically this giant important sacred ground to the Minotaurs. And then as they're looking around at these altars, they've come across a few traps from a living wall to a room that magnetized until you did the ritual properly or remembered the name of the Minotaur father. And then so you guys managed to get through all of this, and then Uza whispered something to Bloodscale, and as Zephyr went to leave the room, Bloodscale grabbed her in a big bear hug. And then Uza, knowing that the doppelganger had been found out, went to strike.
Knowing in quotes.
Stabby stab.
I'm getting to that part. Don't spoil the twist.
Oh, don't
spoil the spoils.
Woo! Thank you for that 100 biddies.
I'm good. Oh, hello.
So
I'm not watching the stream today because we can't watch the stream because it has too many things.
I'll zoom all the way the fuck in, so that'll help.
You're fine. I mean, I'm nowhere near actually paying attention.
That's all good. And so as he goes to stab in, something quells his hand, trying to stab into one of the first friends he made since his awakening. And he rolled a 1, a 2, burnt a luck point, rolled another 1. And as he goes to stab in to dear Zephyr, his hand loses grip on his dagger and it falls out of his hand, clattering to the floor. As all of you turn around and see Uza's dagger hit the floor as Zephyr is being bear hugged. That's where we're going to begin. And go!
Wait, who's being bear hugged?
It's the doppelganger. She's not who she says she is.
I'm trying to break out of his grip.
She is.
Who's that? What are you talking about?
Slow down. What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
for real.
Your staff.
Contested strength check between Zephyr and Bloodscale.
Do I just roll straight strength?
Straight strength. Or you can use athletics if you want. Both of you can.
Oh, wow.
And not read. Oh god. Yeah, you held firmly and easily into the big giant arms of the Dragonborn. Go ahead.
Zephyr, can we see your staff?
Yeah, what the hell?
I'm very confused as well.
This boy here thinks you're some
What
sort
did
of
you do with
doppelganger.
Zephyr? Where did you take her?
You're the only one who's left.
Her?
You're the only one who left the group, man.
We all teleported here. We don't.
Yeah?
She's not her. She's not her. I know it.
How?
Alright, were you drinking some of the stash you gave me before you got into the maze?
You know what? You can tell all the lies that you want to, but I know who you really are.
Uza!
You're a shit impersonation of my friend.
Alright. Let me see if I can detect
She's
any
looking
magic
pissed
here.
right now too.
I'm just gonna do an Arcana check on Zephyr.
Perfect.
I'm gonna try to spin. After he does the check, I'm gonna try to spin Zephyr around so that I'm physically in between her and Uza.
Okay. So Arcana doesn't seems like Zephyr. Go ahead and make just an athletics check to see how easy it is. Just if you roll low, she might have an opportunity to get out. Not easy enough.
Strength check
so.
or an athletics check to try to escape if you want.
Nah, with her natural 1, she's stuck for a little bit.
Zephyr,
So,
I'm gonna slowly let you go.
Good.
You heard the
She's gonna
man.
run
You
away.
heard
She's
the
gonna run away.
bird
She's gonna
bro,
tell
right?
everybody where we're at. She's
About
gonna
what
run
he
away and
thinks
she's
is
gonna
going
tell
on, right?
everybody where we're at.
What
I'm
if she
gonna
doesn't?
hurt him.
Don't
You
hurt
sound
her.
like Zephyr to me, but can I see your staff, please? And then I
Yes.
let her go.
And I hand him the staff. I'm like, here. Seriously, did he drink the stash he gave me last night?
I'm gonna
Well,
look at staff.
he was checking for traps. Yeah, I don't know. It might be.
all right. Investigation check on the staff. Anybody who wants to look at it?
Holy shit, that's really good for me.
It's really good for you.
Technically, I rolled a 17, ladies and
So,
gentlemen.
is everybody looking at the staff, or just Blitz?
No, I'm just waiting to hear what Bloodscale has to say.
Bloodscale is specifically looking for the piece of the octarine that got absorbed into the staff because he thinks that would be the only thing that would really signify whether it's her staff or not.
So you did mark where it lays, and so the bit of octarine has landed. So there's the branches break out from the top of the tree. As it was absorbed, the bit of bone is sticking out of the top, and has just magically formed itself into a single leaf that is made out of bone, as if it was just like as if it was like carved from it. And so you see this single, I'm trying to remember the ivory leaf sticking out in the middle, and you can test it with a touch in your dragons if that's what you're looking to do.
I don't want to imbue a dragon in, I just want to see if it reacts.
So you wanna? How do you wanna? What is it reacting to? I guess.
I mean, I can, as long as it's fine, I will quickly put Shanoff in there and then quickly pull him out.
Perfect. And so you guys watch as Bloodscale reaches out a claw, and as he touches the leaf, it and purples, and then he pulls his finger back, and the flame climbs back into his finger and retreats into his blood.
I'm going to gently hand it back to Zephyr with... Birdbro is obviously fucking wrong here. Thank you.
I'm gonna drop my dagger again.
I yank it close to me and then I layer over at Uza.
I'm going to slowly turn around to Uza.
I'm gonna look at Uza too, and I'm gonna do myself a little Arcana check.
Perfect. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just.
Same roll.
I don't know what happened.
You couldn't tell.
I could have sworn.
Everybody, hold on.
Et tu, Brute?
I'm going to Uza. Uza, can I hug you real quick? Just a hug. I promise.
Yeah.
Shake him like a leaf. Just shake him.
So with your Arcana check, there are traces
Shake the curse out of him.
Amounts of magic on Uza, but he has a bunch of magical items, so it's hard to tell. But you believe that there is a it doesn't match with any of the schools of magic that normally that he normally has equipped. There's some sort of an illusion magic. I'm not sure exactly how or where it's based, but there's something in there that's definitely not his usual aura.
Does Uza have the bow like strapped on him, like physically touching him?
Uza?
Yeah, it's across my back. It sits between my wings.
So when I hug him, I'm going to put one hand on the bow. I'm going to focus on the blue. I'm not trying to take it back. I'm just trying to ask it a question.
Perfect. Roll a charisma check for me.
Fuck yeah!
Okay,
God
so
damn.
what are you trying to convey to the blue?
Just. Is Uza all right, or is there something slightly off?
So you see on the
I
bow
just
this
found out.
small. Go ahead.
Didn't the Arcana check say there's something off?
Yeah, there's like some sort of
Okay,
illusionary magic, but you're not sure
Yeah,
exactly
but
where it's anchored or anything.
I've got a cool dragon that could help.
On the bow, you do see 3 quick flashes, then 3 long flashes, then 3 quick flashes.
I've been part of a mercenary band. I should probably actually know what this shit means.
It's one of your old.
I know what it actually is.
Yeah, it's one. It was used as one of the codes for the mercenary band of like a something was coming from a scout that
Fucking
was
SOS,
ahead.
of course.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm just gonna hug Uza a bit tighter, and I'm gonna wrap one hand around one of my forearms, just as a nice, nice hold.
Perfect.
I'm
Uza,
not
you
fighting
struggle?
him.
Okay.
I'm not fighting him. It's just shoot. I was convinced. Effort.
Uza.
It wasn't her. A few
Uza.
minutes.
Uza.
Maybe they swapped out again. They probably swapped out again. There's probably another one running around out here.
Slight shake, so he pays attention to me.
Uza, make an intelligence saving throw, Uza.
Nope.
Oh, it definitely changed. It's blood scale now.
Oh, I don't have my dagger on me.
No, you
don't.
dropped your dagger and you were in full bear hug mode. And TJ, with a 12.
Does this count? Does this count as an attack? A grapple?
Yes. Yeah, you can try to fight
Can
the
I-
grapple if you want.
I want to use a reaction.
Okay.
I'm gonna thunder wave him.
All right. Go ahead and cast Thunder Wave.
Make sure that it's the right one here.
Sure.
I'm gonna pap that boy with my staff.
It's gonna affect mostly everybody in this room, isn't it?
I think it's only 5 feet
actually,
around,
it's-
so...
It's
ahead.
only you. It's a. Here, I'll click it over.
Oh, 5 foot.
That's fine.
Yeah, he needs to make a dex save.
Perfect.
I can see this coming, right? Just dex checks I can see.
I'm gonna say yes because there is usually somatic component. Well, I don't know. It's Wrath of the Storm. I'm gonna say, you know what? Roll a perception check, cause so that way I don't know if you see it or not, because this one's kind of a.
There's definitely at least gonna be probably a glare at him.
12.
Like that
Yeah, we just
realization.
needed over 10 because Uza's probably not overly trying to lie at this point. So you just see for a second this spark jump into his iris as the bow flares to give you an extra warning, and you make your dexterity saving throw.
He makes it. So that's 2d8, but he still takes half.
Perfect. Okay. So roll. So 3 points of.
3.
I'm not raging.
Thunder.
And
No, you
Vicer
take
needs to
half
make one.
because you say.
Vicer needs
I
to
thought
make a
you only
dexterity saving throw too, because he's within 5 feet of you.
Oh, I
Oh
thought we were...
no! Sorry, I see it's your.
It actually
Never mind.
this.
Never mind. It's
yeah.
specifically Wrath of the Storm. I see it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys see as he grabs, you see Uza's just eyes flare as it's just, and like you see this lightning just channel into Bloodscale's arms as he pulls his head out of the way, just dodging this little bit of lightning that arcs towards his face.
It's Bloodscale now! It's Bloodscale! It's Bloodscale! He's
I'm
gonna
gonna
kill
super
me!
and take him down into a full mount.
Okay,
There's clearly something wrong with the bird. Hold on.
Nope. You can do it while I do this.
Okay, contested strength throw, Uza, and Bloodscale. You can use athletics, not acrobatics, unfortunately, for this one.
I can't use acrobatics.
Well, hold on. Are you trying to? Well, because like the only thing is I guess you're trying to slip out. You're not trying to contest. So I guess yeah, go throw acrobatics v athletics. And then Bear Totem, I think you have advantage, don't you, for this? Because it's
Yeah,
well,
but
I guess we push pull or drag. It doesn't matter. All right. So Uza, you managed to slip out of Bloodscale's grip. So Bloodscale, as you go to pull him to the ground, Uza manages to squeeze up, and Uza, as you fly back, you open your wings and you get ready to defend yourself, and all of a sudden, from behind the range 120 feet. Okay, you just feel a sudden like burst of magic behind you, and all of a sudden your brain goes kind of blank for a second, and then you look up, and then you realize what was happening. You see, like, the paranoia and everything just falls away in an instant, and you feel with the you know fully that you've been under the spell of an effect since you've opened that chest.
Oh, wait. No, I'm just gonna put my hands up and kind of get on my knees on the ground. Wait, I'm sorry.
What's funny is, like, you're now eye level with Bloodscale again, and you just see, like, dad anger?
I'm sorry. I think something got in my head.
No, some sort of magic effect. Looks like the traps are going to be a little more insidious than we thought. Make sure to be careful, everyone. Yeah, call out if you think there's anything wrong. As they try and get us one by one.
I'm sorry.
Alright, from now on, we're taking a vote.
On what?
If anybody thinks anybody's weird, we're taking a vote.
Yeah, right? Or do we, like, we trust each other, and we do our best,
That's why I was just trying to talk to her.
I agree with Vicer, because getting grappled and almost stabbed was wonderful.
Yeah, definitely don't want that again.
And now Zephyr gets the dad anchor back.
I thought you were a thing that killed you.
You could have killed me.
He was trying to avenge you. It's very emotional.
Thank you, Vicer.
We have to be careful. I don't have a lot of spell slots for this, so really
Just
check.
get out of this
traps if we
room.
can. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Can I do a perception check, see if I hear anything that's reacted to our scuffle?
Definitely. And then you see Maverick lands on your shoulder, and he kind of nestles into you, like the back of your head, like kind of like back of the neck, like ear area, and he's like, "Oh, that was scary. You okay?"
Yeah.
Every day I'm scuffling.
Not really. I pissed my friends off. Do me a favor. If I start acting crazy like that again, like peck me in the face, that's gonna be our cue.
Your bow
did acting like an idiot.
Weird. Your bow did something weird. It was flashing.
It was?
Yeah. I saw it on your back there. The Bloodscale did something, and then it was like boop boop boop. I don't know. So I'll try to keep an eye out, but keep an eye on your bow, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take my bow and take it in my hand and sheath my dagger.
Perfect. And as you bring it into your hand, you see there's just it's like a soft pulse now of the blue energy. And you see like it's super slow, and it's trying to be calming, just with the only light that it has available to it.
Okay, focus up. No more traps. All right, here's my perception. It's going to be 15 because I only have advantage on sight.
Yeah. So as you listen, you do hear like there's like something far off, but the echoes in this place make it super hard to distinguish what direction it's coming from. Other than the doorway, you do hear just a and like something going through things, just but it's far off and who knows where from.
Okay, there's something out there that I can hear. I don't know if it knows where we're at, but we should probably leave.
Does it sound big? If it's small enough, it might be the one thing we can knock out to get some points.
I can't really tell.
Fair
It was snarling. There was some snorting. It was like a deep snort, like I don't.
Zephyr starts storming off.
He mimics it perfectly, by the way. Cause
the traps.
You said you're storming away?
Yep, for the most part. I'm gonna get right to about where we were last time, which is right there.
Okay, alright. Ruin all my fun. Alright, so you're storming away?
Sorry, mine's still super laggy, so you might have to move mine, Ty.
That's okay,
I'm gonna try and keep Zephyr in sight, and then start checking for traps again.
What the hell? It's weird. Everything else.
I'm also trying to be a perceptive person.
Perfect. And then, Mike, can you move Maverick now?
Oh, let me check. I still cannot.
Okay. Can you like scroll in, make a little box and grab him that way by any chance?
No.
Okay. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick then. He's a companion. His name is Maverick. His character sheet's here. Why the hell doesn't he go? I wonder if that's the problem. I might be a dummy. All right. What about now?
Hey, there we go.
Hey. All right.
Bada
you should be
bing,
able to-
whoa, hey.
So make sure so if you and TJ both, if you can do the square grab, so you got both tokens, move them. So it's that way they'll be on your shoulder until you throw them somewhere else. All right, perfect.
Can you put him in front of my other token?
Oh, he's on front for me. Let me go. I'll just push him to front.
Oh.
So he's hopefully. If you click on him and just click to front, right click his token and click to front, it'll push him in front.
Okay.
All right, and then so Zephyr, you're kind of blazing ahead. Is everybody
Yeah,
moving out
but I am-
stealthily? Or what?
Yes,
Yeah.
I am trying to be very quiet and
Alright.
perceptive, so.
Stealth rolls from
Absolutely.
everybody with your plus 10, thanks to your wonderful ranger, Tazir.
And then you got that 18 for my investigation for traps.
Yep.
It's a plus 10.
Yep.
16.
Perfect. Okay, and then so 16, 16, 23, 31. That's Taz. What's your stealthy roll?
Oh, 1 sec.
Z Squad, unite.
Oh, it's a sabotage. 24.
All right. Perfect. So, and then, so you're searching for traps, and then, can you get a marching order, or is this the kind of everybody kind of where they're at?
I'm gonna try and get ahead of Zephyr, and as I go, like, oh, sorry, I'm not making eye contact. Sorry, excuse me, sorry. Gonna.
Wasn't
traps.
your fault, but I am gonna be mad at you. You almost stabbed me. If it wasn't for blood scale.
I didn't though. Sorry.
If you did, I would have been mostly dead. I'm a squishy druid.
I would have healed you.
Oh my gosh, mine's lagging
With your
so.
weak ass cure wounds.
I got.
Look, he's a fighter, not a lover, okay? He's.
I'm the healer. I'm the one who heals damage. You kill me, you're screwed.
TJ, get back in the maze.
Dude, I'm trying to just move the things. I'm telling you, my shit's busted. Like, Roll20 just hates my shit now.
Okay.
I've changed to nothing,
No
but
worries.
it is
I'll,
upset.
I'll try to make sure that I'll kind of I'll keep
I'll
you in
be
the middle.
near
okay.
the back.
Near the back.
Yeah.
All right. In the middle of the back. All right. So then we'll.
Shot him in the middle of the back.
And then okay. So that kind of worked for everybody for marching order.
Sure.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
So, with a 21, you come around the corner. You get to about here. Can everybody see what Uza sees? I forget.
No.
Okay. So, everybody else will make it down by this part anyway. Yada. So at this point, you notice that up ahead, about right here, with a 21 or 18 investigation, you do notice that there is a very thin tripwire.
Okay.
Do I see a way that I can disarm it?
Oddly enough, the tripwire it comes out of one hole in the wall and goes into another hole. So you know you wouldn't be able to disarm it without either finding where it goes and then doing it that way, or trying to chip away at the wall. It seems there with a purpose.
And I am going to take my chalk. I'm going to draw a big fucking arrow down at it on one side of the hall and draw an arrow down at the other one. And this, I'm talking like a foot tall, this arrow is. So even if we're running through, as long as we're not being completely oblivious, we should be able to find it. And then whisper back to everybody that there is a trap.
Right.
Just where is it? Like knee height?
Yeah, it's about knee height.
So now that I see it, it's pretty easy to.
Easy enough.
Perfect. I'm going to.
Can I just make it glow with minor
Absolutely.
illusion?
Absolutely. So you guys, as you pointed out, Vicer, you look for a second, and it's a little harder with your human eyes, but then all of a sudden you're, oh, okay, there it is, and then you just...
I've got seen the dark goggles.
Oh, that's
with
right.
my
Oh,
mask.
what color does it glow?
Just a bright white.
So you guys see this bright white line?
That's cool. I gotta learn that. And then on I go.
I thought you did learn that.
Don't we want the other teams to not notice it?
I mean, I can
it'll
erase
be
the
over.
chalk.
It'll be over soon. I'll turn off the spell when we leave.
Perfect. So you guys get over it, and then I'm gonna put you there.
Yeah, it'll only stay lit for a minute, and then it'll go back.
So I'll take the chalk off since it's lit now. Just kind of
That's
rub it
alright.
off.
I got it, and then I'll just press to digitate the chalk away.
Oh,
you can
even
just
better.
oh, perfect. There you go. Clean. Done. So you guys make it over, and
Want to do the traps?
Zango.
You've been like way more useful than I have been at them.
I
so
can't
far.
find the traps. Like once you find them, I can make them pretty obvious for us. But I can't find a trap to save my life.
Okay, all right.
Bloodscale is still
Good to know.
doing his little wall carvings,
Perfect.
so he's trying to make a little symbol for himself for trap as well.
Perfect. It's really weird. You're using symbols, and then like all of a sudden, like as you're marking them, you start remembering part of your mercenary band like days. So you're remembering symbols and stuff that you guys used to use to communicate with each other, and they're just like somehow they're like flowing into your brain right now. After all of the like, and with the turn of Uza and everything, it's hauntingly similar to the situation burned into your memory. So it seems like it's something about that is roiling up memories from that time.
Roiled. Roiling my jimmies.
All right, perfect. So
Well, it's the new triggered.
all right. So you keep moving along. Go ahead and make another investigation check. I assume you want to keep looking.
Yes, I do, and I'm gonna guidance myself because that's something I remembered now.
Perfect. Go ahead and guidance yourself.
Alrighty.
All right. Hoo-hoo. 14. All right. Perfect.
Good thing I remembered.
All right. So you continue forward, and you don't see any traps.
I'm gonna update my map.
Perfect. Really quick and easy. You rolled a nat 20 on cartographer tools to start this map out, so it's still looking pretty damn chic. And so as you guys
I'm
are
going
moving to about here, it's at this point. What's your passive perception?
My passive is
18, I
21.
think? 21. Okay, so. Oh wow, you actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah, passive perception is 21.
Perfect. So it's so it's at this point around the corner, as you're peeking around. This I'm gonna say misses. So you see a rapier jumps out and barely misses you as it stabs around the corner. You see the form of the Squall Knight. Helm is completely gone, and eyes are clouded over in mushroom.
I'm gonna jump back and pull my arrow and look at Bloodscale.
We have a deal.
I haven't shot. She's got mushrooms in her face.
Yeah, she's
Put your bow down.
That's disgusting.
Disgusted.
Oh, that's
Bow down.
disgusting. It's disgusting.
She's gonna stab again with an 18 to hit.
Oh shit!
fucking mercy.
18 just gets my armor class.
All right, so you take 13 piercing damage, 3 cold damage. I'm gonna say you weren't surprised by her because you were still suspicious. You didn't put your bow down, so you will not take sneak attack.
Sweet.
then, part
I'm
of her
also going
attack-
to.
So she attacks
Sorry.
twice as part of her attack action, so she's gonna make one more. 25.
Would the first
so-
one have been the one around the corner?
No, the first one was. It was a planned sneak attack, which he would have gotten sneak attack, but it's been. You guys were waiting and gave her time, so she's making a dual attack. So another 12 points of piercing, 3 cold from that second rapier attack. And then go ahead and roll.
Uncanny dodging the first one.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll initiative, everybody.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
They broke their bargain.
Or she is a mindless zombie.
Either way, I'm not doing
Can
much
you hear
about it
me?
for now. Oh, there you are.
Hello?
We can hear you.
You're here.
Hello,
We got
can
you.
you hear us?
Okay. I was asking if, since I had my bow at the ready, can I get a shot off before we do initiative? If not, that's fine.
I don't think so, unfortunately. Just
Okay.
'cause,
I mean, I'm
you're-
hesitating for blood scale.
Yeah. So, all right. What's your dex mod?
Oh, I didn't click on my thing.
That's okay.
My dex mod is 6.
6.
6.
That's right. You beat her. So you will win the initiative off.
I didn't click my token, so I'm not in the turn order.
That's okay. It
Because I'm a
doesn't matter.
fool.
So, I'll just get it cleared. I just needed to know. I got it right here. So, with that,
Okay.
you are up first. You've been stabbed twice with these chilling rapiers that stab into you and freeze across your
Cleared
arm.
it for all of us, you dingus.
Yeah, I can't.
I did
can't
it on
see
purpose.
the
It's
turn
okay.
order.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, I'm gonna disengage, bonus action, and then I'm gonna fire my shot.
Fire.
Because this is your one shot. Do not miss your chance.
So low.
24.
And she is within 5 feet of an ally.
Yes, she is.
And Bloodscale's pissed right now.
As well, he should be. Let me take a look at one thing real quick. I forget it's. Yeah, okay. So. All right, and that's gonna hit. So, 29 points of piercing damage into the Squall Knight, as it'll be their turn next. And you see, like the entire time they're moving, the head is just kind of off to the side a little bit, as she's just gonna jump forward and continue attacking into.
Oh, I wasn't done with my turn
sorry.
yet.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna fucking haul back behind the tank.
Smirt, smirt.
Good boy, good boy, good boy, good clean boy.
Oh, that's as far as I can get. Because 5, 10, 15, 20. No, I can get there. Because I can't fly right now.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh? All right, so she is going to step forward around the corner, and then you see like as she's standing there, she starts casting a spell, and out of her backpack rises this boulder, and she catapults it towards. Let's roll a dice, find out.
It cut out when you said catapults towards.
I had to roll a dice to find out who. I'm so sorry.
Oh, God damn it.
Catapult towards you. So.
She remembers when I kicked her ass earlier.
I have a question, as I'm a big, strong boy,
Yeah.
and I do have a reaction at the moment.
Do you have any, like, it's a, okay, he makes the dex
Made a
save.
save.
So, I believe that's no damage on catapult. Let me
No
double check.
damage.
Would you flavor it that I just bitch slap that thing out of the air?
Fuck yes. Okay, so
Just
as
like
it
a
rises out,
basketball denied.
she throws. She so that it's even worse than that. As it goes hurtling towards Uzit's, just this whap as you palm the boulder, and then you bring it forward in front of you, still in your hand. And then bonus action, you see this small. You know what? She is going to disengage and run around the corner. That's her turn.
What a chicken shit. Running away.
That'll bring us to, I believe, Zephyr.
So she ran or she disappeared again?
You saw her just run around the corner.
Let me get eyes. Move. Look around the corner.
And you see
See that?
she's
Oh.
yeah, right there.
Alright, let's go. Where's my spells? I'm gonna blight a bitch.
Time to be
Perfect.
blighted.
Oh my god. Okay. What's that
sh-
save? It didn't. What's the blight save?
It won't. Why is it not showing up?
That's weird. I don't know. What level are you casting it?
Level 4.
4. Okay, so it is a Constitution saving throw. So we'll go and do that. That's not a good one for her.
Oh, son of a!
Holy shit. Okay. I believe she still takes half damage though. So roll 8d8.
Cramming it.
Oh no, no.
Yeah, it says.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so how do I do this? Advanced dice roller. 8.
$28 points of damage. Reduced to 14. All right. So you reach out, and this inky black tendril vine that leaps from your hand and wraps around her body. And as she comes in, she's like bolsters herself forward, and as the vine shatters, it breaks off, and they turn into thorns and still dive into her body. But she saved herself from some of the damage. And then bonus action.
Bonus action. I don't think I really have any bonus action shit. I'm not shifting, so.
It's okay. You don't have to do a bonus action if you don't want.
Can I draw a card from Deck of Illusions?
I believe that's an action.
Okay, because it doesn't tell me.
It's use item, which is an action.
Okay. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch her.
Okay, perfect. So up next, that is going to be Bloodscale. Oh no, Tazir. Actually, Taz, you are up.
Hit her in the face!
Okay.
Okay.
Kill her till she
Where
dies from
is
it.
she?
So you have the 15. She's
Like-
to the north of you. Like she's been pinged out as here by Zephyr.
We all saw her back around that corner.
Oh, okay. So if I went here, oh, she's like right there. I see.
Yeah, so 15 and then 20 would get you here, and then 30 feet would get you right about here. But yeah, if you turn the corner, you should be within 20 feet of you if you had anything nasty for her.
Yeah. All right.
And Tazir, as you round the corner, the face that you're looking at that is all mushroomed over seems oddly familiar, but you can't pin out why.
I'm gonna Hunter's Mark,
Perfect, she is marked.
and then
Longbow 18. She's gonna use her reaction, and she's gonna cast Shield. So
That's
that does not hit.
Can I cast shield as an action?
You have another attack though.
yeah, gonna I'm gonna shoot her again.
Shoot her again. All right, do it. 20 does not hit with shield up. So as you turn the corner, you draw 2 arrows and fire really quickly. And as they're flying towards her, she waves her hand in front of her, and you see this glimmering just whoosh, splash of water comes up, and then it freezes, holding the arrows. And then as the ice shatters, it leaves behind this glowing, like kind of ice-looking shield around her. As she doesn't, her face expression never changes. That'll bring us to Bloodscale.
Oh, it does it?
Aye.
You know when somebody's really angry and they're just fucking quiet?
Oh yeah. The seethe.
That's the type
comes
of
over.
rage you're getting right now.
That seething rage.
Just think like the confident walk of a Terminator.
You can see Bloodscale is so pissed that at one point he steps really hard, and then as he's moving forward, you see he leaves distinct claw marks from his foot as he walks.
I've got boots, you fucking heathen.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know you had boots.
I know, I gotta get art done.
All good. All right, so I assume you would like to attack?
Reckless Great Weapon Master, bow strikes.
All right.
Yes. Do it.
It's -5.
Oh,
Plus
minus-
10.
So that first one will miss with shield up.
Shield is 1 round.
Yeah, so it goes until her next turn comes up.
Cool. This sucks.
Yeah, and so as you are just determined, you meet this icy glacier in front of her as the expression never changes. The splinters of magical ice come shattering off of it, but you are unable to get to her. Nice air.
All right. I'm gonna move up here. Did it work? Hey.
All right.
So she's probably with her friends. So I'm going to.
Just gonna move you here just for sightline purposes. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody.
Sure.
I'm trying to make this map work.
Whatever works.
It's really hard. You're still where you're at. I just don't want you guys looking through walls because there's not a lot of room for the dynamic line.
No, I don't want to look through walls either.
Perfect.
Ah, shit. Blood scale's raging right now.
That's correct.
Don't want to fuck anything up. My options are just nuclear. Or
You have cantrips, you know.
I know. But on the other hand, oh, you know what? I'm gonna hit her with magic missiles from my cloak.
Perfect. So either that's level 4 or 5. Like that's still really good.
Yeah, I can't. It's not on my sheet anymore, though.
Not really. Okay, let me pull it up here. That is the. Uh-oh, where is it? There, it's in D&D Beyond. Give me one moment. Did you have D&D Beyond yet?
What's that?
The Cloak of the Magi. Is it in your D&D Beyond?
There it is. Cast, but it's only doing the first level.
So
We changed the level, so it's a 4th level?
Let me pull it up here real quick. Stupid freaking piece of garbage.
Garbage.
God damn it. What the hell's that thing called?
The Cloak of Twilight or whatever.
Cloak of Stars.
Stars.
The Robe of Stars.
Robe,
5th
okay,
level.
that's right.
5th level.
I changed it to a cloak because you like your fashion. Yes.
Fashion. Alright, so level 5. Bam. 2. What? How is that even possible?
How is that even possible?
Oh, there's
Hold on.
3 darts. That's 1 dart.
I have a
yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Darts.
As he is an arcane user himself, would he know that shield negates magic missile?
You, oh, I don't know. You haven't studied magic missile. Or shield.
I don't even know how to do magic missile.
I would say no, unfortunately. So
Seeing
as
that
you-
doesn't work, I slide back around the corner because I'm not a.
Go ahead and mark off one of the uses for your Robe of Stars. And as you throw it, you release it into the air, you see the magic missiles as they fly, and as they seek in, and as they fly in, they just turn into water and then absorb into the shield that is cast by the...
Oh, I don't like that.
Alright, and that'll bring us to Uza.
I'm gonna try and get. Let's see here. Can I move through friendlies to get to a position?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'll get here, and then I'm gonna move there because I can see through that other wall.
Yay, thank you.
And then I'm gonna shoot the bitch.
Fire.
Come on, do the thing.
Do the
Yeah.
thing. Make the noise.
Yes.
29 will hit. Alright, so 11 points of damage. Damn.
Guys, I don't know why you're struggling so hard. That's an even 20.
Even 20
20.
damage. Super nice. Alright, and then, ooh, she's not looking.
Oh, am I getting the extra electrical damage on every attack from,
Yes, yeah, roll your d6. Roll it twice because you hit last turn, too.
Yeah, it's not that
Points of
much.
damage. Yeah, still damage is damage.
Yeah.
Really good. So as you're hitting into her, like at this point, as you fire this one, it like lands like right in the chest. You see the arms in it. It just rocks a little bit, and then you see the blood that's starting to drip out is kind of blackened.
I don't think she's who she normally is.
And then so let's see who she's gonna attack.
Does Uza have 2 attacks at this point?
No.
No. Only with melee weapons.
Okay, with a 6, she's going to attack Bloodscale. So this is gonna go well.
I did attack Reckless last turn.
Okay, so she'll have advantage. That might help her. Oh, you know what? She is going to cast Hideous Laughter. I need a... Because what she was instructed. Wisdom saving throw. From Bloodskill.
Start laughing like an idiot.
You start laughing. You see Bloodscale rage laughing. Like fucking Brad Pitt from fucking... God damn it. Fight
You
Club.
don't know where I've been.
You don't know where I've been, sort of laughing, and then you fall prone. He's laughing his ass off. He really pissed off, and so prone. But it didn't say anything about your. So are you able to make attacks? No, you're incapacitated. Okay, so and then it's going to run away from you and use her bonus action to hide.
What a bitch.
All right.
You just hear the scrape of her armor down the hallway or what?
She's not having a good day.
Amateur move.
And I screwed it up last time. It should actually be Tazir and then Zephyr, just because of the Dex mods. So Tazir, you are actually up. And she's Hunter's marked, so you know exactly where she is.
Like, that's right, I'm following you.
It's the song of ice and no.
No, oh my God, no, fired.
Enough out of you.
You're iced. You're fired.
Put
Okay.
it on ice. Why don't you chill?
Well, all right. 15 feet out. Ow.
Oh yeah.
So bad at knowing distances.
Each square is 5, so she's 10 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm gonna
Well, 15
burning
feet, sorry,
hamster in the face.
Oh shit! Go ahead and roll
That's
it.
15 foot.
It's okay.
cone, So
Yeah, that'll definitely hit her.
that
It's a
should
dex
be
saving throw.
okay. Fuck.
And that's a dexterity saving throw, correct?
Yes. Yes, dex saving throw.
Makes it. So 4 points of flame damage. Yeah, though.
Ugh.
And then bonus action.
I'm gonna shoot her with my arrows.
Which arrows? You can either have 2 arrows or 1 spell. So you used 1 spell instead of 2 arrows for attack. Did you want to do it differently? Since you're the... If you wanted to do
2 arrows or
2
1
arrows
spell?
or 1 spell, just because I know you're kind of new to this, so did you want to? Which would you have preferred to do?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll just deal with the flaming hand since that's done, and then you still have a bonus action though. I believe part of Horizon Walker has some crazy stuff you can do, right? I don't remember.
I'm looking. It's totally happening.
Oh, it's happening. No.
It's happening. Misty Step is a bonus action, so I'm just gonna like.
That takes up spell slots. So you might want to save it. You can do your Planar Warrior and then mark them, so next time you hit them, it'll do an extra 2d8. That's free. You don't have to use resources for.
Planar Warrior? I don't know what that is.
If you go to actions, and then you click bonus action in D&D Beyond, as a bonus action, any creature you see with it, basically you it's like an extra hunter's mark, which does 2d8 instead of. All attack. Yeah, during next time. Yeah, so the next time you'd hit them with an attack, so they'll take 1d6 from hunter's mark and 2d8 from Planar Warrior.
Then I'll do that.
Perfect. So we're going
Then,
to mark them. Okay.
yeah.
And then that's a good one. All right. After that is Zephyr. Or did you want to move some more? All right, Zephyr it is. Zephyr, what would you
Sorry,
like
no,
to do?
I don't want to move.
You're good.
Alright, I am moving so I can see.
Can I see her from around here?
Nah, you need to go at least
It's
one
like
more.
half in my... But, alright, so... I'm standing on top of Taz.
No, we'll put you down. Alright.
And I'm gonna cast Blight on this bitch again.
Okay. That's a Constitution saving throw.
You will be blighted, damn you!
Roll your
Did it go?
8d8. It did not go.
Did it
for some
go?
reason.
Oh,
It's
hang
okay.
on. I want to figure this out.
I heard the
Nah,
bloop.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like sending nothing. It's really weird.
Jesus. Okay. Fuck it.
28 points of damage as you reach out, and again, this time the vines wrap in and crush in on the body, and you see the body just cracks a little bit, and then she slumps over and falls to the ground.
You're breaking up bad.
Oh, she slumps over and then falls to the ground, and then as a reaction, you see this, and you see she stands up, eerily similar to the quicklings that you fought before.
Son of a bitch.
Just roll a concentration check.
Huh? Oh, yeah. She's not concentrating on anything.
Tasha's Hideous Laughter is a concentration spell.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's fair. No, 1 second. This is not gonna go. 14 loses it. So you're no longer laughing. And Brian, time for your turn.
I will
Now time
stop
to laugh for
laughing.
other reasons.
I will take half my movement to stand up. Return the confident stroll.
Hey, Ranga.
Reckless, but not great weapon master this time.
Oh, her reaction's gone.
Still no great weapon master.
Alright, so
Just-
reckless. Roll that. Oh, yeah, that's gonna fucking
Oh.
hit. Second one does not hit, but the first one does. Alright.
And the smite goes off.
I was gonna say, how do you want to do this?
Oh yeah!
Roll
Well,
that.
if I can do it before the smite goes off, that's even better.
You know what? I will say, yeah, you can say this, mate. So, yeah, go and, how would you like to do this?
Just like a child trying to destroy something with a toy, just swinging over and over, but still just the quietest.
And you guys see the quiet rage of Bloodscale as he just turns the Squall Knight into a pile of meat on the floor. And as you're hacking away, you knock the cloak aside, and you see on the back of her armor, it just says Sealy. No, not. It's a Sealy, not Unsealy.
Oh, fuckers.
Wait, can we die in here? I thought we couldn't die in here.
It's probably dead
We wouldn't like
beforehand.
die. Maybe
The deal is still on.
maybe
She
you
looks really dead.
chain.
Can I loot her? I would like to loot the body.
Make it quick.
So as you go to loot the body,
And I'm gonna
you-
guidance myself. Oh,
you pull one of the weapons, and as you pull it, you pull out one of these beautiful rapiers, like, and then as you look down, it's back on her person. You gotta pick it up again, and it's back on her person, and you see her wounds are slowly closing, and then she's also starting to fade away into nothingness.
still gross.
The deal's still on.
Okay.
I know what this is. Let's move.
Well, what is it, for Christ's sake?
They technically held their word. No Unsealy would attack us first. And since
Hey.
that was a traitor,
Bloodscale just points at Zephyr like that.
Yep. That ain't.
Thought you'd hit.
gotta be careful with the deals you make. They're just like devils.
Are we gonna need
But I said
another?
the deal is still on.
Wait, I'm mad at
Are we
me.
gonna-
Like Bloodscale is like talking at the wall. He's not looking at anyone. He's just talking at the wall.
Tough day.
Uzo, let's get hurrying on this, yeah?
Yes. Do we want to do another pass without a trace?
I can do
Pass
it.
Without Trace lasts like an hour, and Uza
Oh.
took, Tazir's
She
taken.
switched
like,
concentration spells for Hunter's Mark.
No... Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Never mind.
I can do it.
You can do it for free
Okay.
out of your staff too. So
Yep, that's exactly how I'm doing it.
perfect. So we're going to switch
Cool.
these auras.
I'm going to get about.
Do you guys like the
gonna
aura
get
to keep
10.
track of it, or does it just distracting?
Distracting.
Okay, we'll keep that off then. Alright, so you guys are gonna stay within range anyway. So okay, so you guys are starting to stealth back through the mage, or are we rage walking through?
Nope.
Stealth.
I'm
Stealth,
letting
stealth.
Raid fall.
Some deep breaths and go ahead and roll your stealth. Add 10.
He is salty as shit,
Ooh.
but Rage is gone.
Ugh.
Oh my god, Uzo, I was only 1 point beneath you.
Jesus Christ.
Luckily that plus 10, fam.
Yeah. Thank God you cast path without a trace. Path.
Pay up. We're gonna pay up.
27!
Fucking
All right,
nice
let's
hair
see if-
disappearing.
If Taz can outdo everyone here, it's not a bit.
She's still marked, right? But she's still marked, right?
Yes, yeah.
Grabbing her
She died and is fading away. Everybody's doing stealth checks.
Oh, der.
All right, that's what I need to
Not
know.
best.
Okay, you guys are. All right, so with that, those rolls, can I get a perception check, or as you're coming around this corner, Uza? I assume you're still point.
Yes.
Right, 25 because it's sound based. You hear again that it's coming from a door that you see over here.
I'm gonna point that it's coming from that door over there, and then I'm gonna check the area for traps with guidance.
Guidance. Hey, don't steal my bit. No, I'm kidding. Use it. I love it.
I'm going to steal the shit out of that bit.
Fuck yeah. For those of you who don't know, I play a cleric in his campaign, and I guidance fucking everything I can, and
He's
so I got
way better at than I am.
Instead of saying I guidance them, I just yell guidance. All right, so 21. All right, so looking around, you find as you're looking around, you see there's now you know what to look for. There's another stone right here that is starting to dance a little bit as you get closer. And you see, like, as you're walking close, you notice ever so slightly it moves towards your foot.
I'm gonna shoot that shit.
Roll an attack.
Oh, didn't we?
Shatter.
Jesus Christ.
And you see the entire corner ripple with a...
And Akati's just as fuck's sake.
Dirty. I'm just gonna turn around and give a thumbs up. Yeah.
And as it with the
Take down the
he
wall
fires,
next to you.
You see it hits, and then like as the arrow hits, like it like the stone just like bursts, and then lightning hits it, just like this tiny little storm cloud strikes the little bits that broke off. It's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Okay. And then I'm going to
With that
Move
attack
on.
and the noise you hear against that door.
Oh shit. Well, let's
Oh.
for a fight.
shit. There we go.
Or move. We should just move. Let's move.
We should fight.
Okay.
Were we gonna
Points!
fight?
Points.
Yeah, we
Let's
need
hit
to
points
get
for getting treasure. Probably getting points for disarming these traps. We're probably getting points.
Wait, what are we moving for if we're not
Doing
getting
all the
points?
The
That's
door
what-
just fucking slammed. Let's go.
So
There's
you know
something behind the
points,
door up there.
points are earned through discovering treasure, defeating enemies, or getting to finishing the maze first.
Finish the fucking maze.
We're into the finish.
We're
Okay.
not going to with the Minotaur in the Sealy Court, so let's kill shit.
I'd rather not fight something that sounds either stronger or as strong as me right now.
I could slow him down, really nuke him. We want to.
Alright.
Out there.
We already agreed to pick our battles, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna get better. That's my only worry. But we'll follow you
You can
guys.
always hope that this thing runs into one of the other courts too.
Yeah, absolutely.
There might be treasure in there too. Like, so maybe like
Just treasure.
hide
Can I
and let it
can I
loose.
tell how the door is closed? Is it like barricaded? I don't want to get closer than. I mean, I'll get right here. That's
Right
it.
there. Go ahead and make. That's a tough one. Yeah, go ahead and do an investigation check from there, I guess.
Okay.
That's gonna be a
Okay.
disadvantage because you're so far away.
That's fair.
Okay, so
That's
17.
still a pretty good roll.
It is
That's a 21, sir.
Oh shit, yeah. So it's a fairly solid door, but it seems to be there's nothing barricading it from here that you can see. It looks like, but you do see like it's kept in by like this. It's a steel beam that has been like thrown over, so it's not a conventional lock. It's more of like a just like the like brace bar.
The barricade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
okay.
Uza, what if we let it out and then I use thaumaturgy to make it go in another direction so it goes after someone else?
It knows we're here. When I shot the trap, it got way more aggressive.
Yeah, and I'll use thaumaturgy to project it somewhere else and can release it on someone else. We still have passed without a trace.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of with Bloodscale on this one that we fight another battle.
Okay.
And I was putting. So I have True Sight. Just if we want to use it, I can only use it, once, and it only lasts an hour. So if you guys want me to use that, let me know. But it means that I can't use Sunbeam.
I'd much rather
tool
you
in the
had
toolkit.
Sunbeam.
Sunbeam's good, but we are in a maze. That's all.
Okay.
Alright.
So you guys are moving. Which direction are you going?
I'm gonna go right.
Going right. Okay, perfect. So and are you
Stealth and
oh,
checking for
sorry.
traps.
Stealth and checking for traps. All right. So whoops, sorry. I'm trying to get everywhere where they need to go. 1 second. You stupid thing. Here we go. Go and roll an investigation check.
With guidance.
Guidance.
So you're still cartographing everything, right?
Oh yeah, I should probably do that real quick, and I'm just gonna jot down a couple turns that we've made.
Easy enough. All right. So a 23.
Mm-hmm.
Bloodscale is still marking corners.
You. How far? So I would assume. So our marching order was.
I was in between.
So you're in
Pretty
between.
sure Taz was taking up the rear.
Task. Okay, perfect. So you were second.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Taz was. Okay, so Bloodscale and Uza, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Gonna have to ask if Danger Sense kicks in or not.
No, this is unseen.
I didn't catch it with a 23.
No,
Shit.
you missed it by 1.
Fuck me.
All right, so both of you guys watch as Bloodscale and Uza, as they walk forward, all of a sudden the ground that they're on goes, and you see them disappear. Bloodscale and Uza, you are falling down a slide, and then it's completely greased. You can't brace yourselves. Reaction.
Can I brace
feather
myself by
fall.
sticking my goddamn claws through the wall?
Can I
Yes,
fly?
Featherfall as a reaction to onto Bloodscale.
You can choose up to 5 creatures, so yes, you can get both of them. As you see, they fall, and you manage to get them. So you guys are slowly and awkwardly sliding down this greased cave tunnel.
Uza, you should be able to fly him back up. Should
Uza
be
cannot-
light.
Uza still needs wing room to work. He does not have any here.
Yeah, I need
Do I
like
have my-
15
I'm gonna
feet,
throw him a
guessing
rope.
it's 10.
I was gonna say, do I have any room
Sure,
to
we
just
have
take
rope.
my axe and jam it in the wall?
Perfect. So so
Throw
go
him
and, so you guys go and make a just a general like athletics or acrobatics check to grab this rope. It's acrobatics actually.
God damn it.
Twist yourselves to grab it. Sorry.
Oh.
It's okay. You only needed a 10. That's quick. So as you guys grab onto the rope,
I don't know why I rolled, sorry.
So
Thanks.
Right there.
pure nerves,
did it
pure
with it.
nerves. So you guys so with that this is more than Vicer can pull up. So Vicer, you guys
Well,
see Vicer
they're
starting
feather
to get
falling,
pulled.
so they shouldn't have any weight to them.
Well, the thing about Featherfall is, so I'm being really trying to be gracious with Featherfall because the instant that they hit the slide, it would technically be them landing, so they would continue sliding down. So I'm going kind of in between where they're slowly sliding because of feather fall.
Okay.
Yeah. No, they've it's faster than it was like that much of a drop like before they hit the slide. So,
Gotcha.
So you see, Vicer starts getting pulled in from this rope. What does everybody else want to do?
I'm gonna assist.
Perfect. Okay, so everybody assisting. Can I get a?
Don't I get to do a strength check at least before
Yes, yeah,
I get
no,
pulled in? I mean, it's
you're-
gonna happen. I
hold
have
on,
a
hold
0
on.
strength, but you never know.
That's just flavor for something, to let people know. Like you're not actually you haven't been game affected yet. So athletics check for everybody trying to pull in the 2. Damn.
Molly,
Okay.
Even it out.
Athletics.
Even it out.
Not bad, not bad. Let's see.
Athletics.
This is gonna help. For those of you at home, roll 20 is a little bit of okay. So,
Not athletic.
so the 3 of you start to slide in a little bit, like 5 feet closer, and so now, Vicer, you are at the front, so you are at the edge of the pit. I need another athletics check.
How can I ask how wide is this slide?
So it's about 10 feet across and about 5 feet high.
I'm killing it. I'm channeling my inner orc.
Can I literally attempt to just throw Uza up?
Yes. Make an athletics check.
Oh shit.
All right. Easy enough. All right, perfect. So with this, as you throw, you just reach over, you grab Uza by the back of his arm, and you're like, "Ugh!" And you kind of, and as you throw him, he it looks like at first he's not gonna make it, but then like he hits a little bit of the grease, and then it just kind of like angles him upwards, and you guys see just this burst of feathers as Uza comes flying out of the hole, and the rest of you are able to pull Bloodscale back up, and as you pull him back up, there's a as the floor goes back to normal.
That was uncool.
That was gross. I feel everything's
Oh, yeah.
slick.
You see,
I can't believe I
Uza
missed that.
and Bloodscale are covered in grease at this point.
Well, it'll be
Little
hard
help
for
by
anybody
Sarah?
to catch it. Maybe you should keep.
Vicer, so we don't light on fire really
Oh, that's
easily.
fair. That's fair.
Hand.
Somebody saw where the rest of that was going.
Filthy good. Fire bad.
I've used grease on enemies before.
All right, so I'll press it to easy.
I was
You-
trying to fluffernutter us back.
Wow, that fucking sucked. Holy shit. Oh man, what the surprise on your faces though would have been great. All right, so you managed to take a few seconds and kind of clean them off. What's everybody's HP at? Just out of curiosity.
89
Oh,
out
God.
of 91.
55. Let me update my token.
Perfect. Okay. And that so it's really okay. Perfect. That's what I need to know. All right. So you managed to make it across. You managed not to suffer the awful consequences of whatever that trap was going to be. So you are set to keep going.
Can I check to see what specifically triggered that now that I kind of know what I'm looking for?
Absolutely. Investigation check.
I'm gonna hold onto that boy's ankles
Perfect. So as you're
so in
holding on,
case it triggers again, he doesn't fall in.
you see that there's no trigger. It's just the floor itself collapses away. You have to jump across it in order not to fall through it. The only indication might have been if you could have seen dust falling where the crack is. That's why it was such a high DC.
And is it only this 5 foot by 10 foot square rectangle?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to point that out to everyone. And you know what? I'm going to try something. I'm going to touch the floor and I'm going to cast light and I'm going to see if it lights up just the trap door.
So the floor being such an expansive object, you know what? Actually, you're right. The trapdoor.
I'm
I would
shooting for the
consider
trap
that-
door.
Yeah, I would consider that separate. So yes, that entire area starts to radiate light.
Don't step on that. Take
so
a
this
page
one-
out of Vicer's book.
It's a 5-foot jump, so I'll need a athletics or acrobatics checks. Acrobatics checks. Sorry, to jump across.
I have a totally useless feat that has never paid off for me because I'm a fucking bird person. I do second story work.
Yeah. That would give
And
you
my,
advantage on this for sure.
Okay.
It gives you advantage, or right?
Climbing. Hold on. When I make a running jump, the distance I cover increases by 6 feet.
Oh yeah, your regular jump. You don't even have to roll. You're out. You're across.
And then I'm gonna throw out my rope, and I think I have pittons.
Yep. Yeah, this should be part of your thieves pack. So you tink tink tink, put the pitten on one side, toss the rope across. Who wants to secure the pitten on the other side?
I will.
Tink
Definitely
tink
not.
tink.
Is that James?
Is that James?
Sorry, I saw a fucking 5-ton truck drive by, and every time I see one, I'm like, is that James?
Oh shit, that probably is him actually.
James, okay. So we'll know.
And then I'm gonna keep
if
an
there's
eye out
situation.
for
Alright, so
keep an eye out for anything responding to our pitten
pitten tacking.
insertion.
You do hear some more banging from. Never
Don't hear
mind, shit. With that, you guys now all have advantage on your acrobatics check to make it across.
Turns out you were eating chips the whole time.
Well, hey, maybe if whatever's in the door gets out, we can just have it fall in the trap.
So we're acrobaticing our way across this pit?
That's correct, with advantage because now you have a rope.
Yay, advantage! Yes!
Oh shit!
Ah, we style!
Thank
Double
God.
style!
Alright, you two
I
are
can do
definitely
useful
going
things every now and then.
across. Alright, and then Taz.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Before anybody else crosses. Is this a fucking dead end?
More acrobatic.
And you make it across. Yeah, you're looking around. That is a dead end.
We have to go
Motherfucker.
in front of the thing, don't we?
Hold on, I'm gonna push on the wall, and I'm gonna check for traps,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna start pushing on the wall to see if there's an illusion.
Perfect. Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Let's go. Has not jumped.
So, you don't find any traps, but as you push against the wall, it kind of growls. Like, but it's definitely
Alright,
a dead
buddy.
end.
Can I try talking to the wall?
Sure. What do you want to try?
Minotaur, I want to ask. Is there a way? Is there an easy way to figure out where we're going? Things in the wall.
And in Minotaur, in a tiny 1,000 voices, you just hear,
Fuck you, you killed our buddy.
Yeah, quit shooting, James.
What if we have a truce? What if we can help you out by making sure that the rest of you stay safe while we're around, and you can help us find a room. Get to the next part.
roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion. There we go. Sorry.
10.
The first one, 10.
So they all just start to growl at you as the wall kind of ripples towards you.
Alright, don't you get snippy with me, or I'll blow a hole in this fucking wall right now! Trying
Over
to
the
be nice.
earpiece, Bloodscale's just like, are we going or not?
No,
I'm
we gotta
talking
turn
to the wall.
So, you guys need to make it back, so I need another acrobatics check at advantage, because you have a rope.
Yeah, I told you guys they were assholes.
Well, you did blow him up.
He tried to smush me first, for the record.
And then, I forgot, Uzo gets across for free from second story work, so. Bully.
My feet finally paid off.
Can I
Class
enthrall
feature, it's
the
not-
things on the wall?
I mean, it's
Can
definitely.
I
worth it.
charm person the things in the wall?
No, it's specifically towards person. They're considered elementals, I guess.
Ah, gotcha.
All right, and then 13. Okay, so Taz, I need you to make your. My hiccups are back. Your acrobatics check,
Stop
sorry.
it.
Oh yeah. So while at this time going across, without the rope, you see that like Zephyr across, like you see she like slips for a second and then doesn't quite make it, and as it opens, she's about to fall and she reaches up and grabs the rope and like has to pull herself back up and drag in order not to fall.
I slipped on some grease!
Vicer starts to fall, but he just gives one last tug and pulls himself before he falls any further. And then Tazir,
Always gotta give yourself one last hug.
Tazir just jumps on it and tight ropes across it. Like, duh, why didn't you walk across the rope?
she's graceful, and yeah. Okay, let's go.
All right, so we're going to put you guys back in your marching order. And
Passing without a trace past the door.
perfect. Okay, so another stealth check to be on your way. What is going on with you guys?
Damn, dude.
Jesus.
Plus 10 still
Like,
right here.
I blew my good roll on the fucking rock shithead.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Okay. So, let's see. Taz can save you guys from a 15, a 15, a 23, and a 20.
Oh, actually, I have advantage on stealth.
Oh, did you absorb a shadow?
No, I have, what the fuck is it? It's, something, Supreme Sneak.
Oh yeah, perfect. So yeah, since everybody else has to move at half, go ahead and roll again.
There it is.
40. Jesus
My
Christ.
stealth is 40!
All right, Taz, what was your? I missed yours. What was your stealth?
Oh, I forgot to do it.
Okay, no worries. Go and roll now.
Bad.
Fucking 34. Okay, you guys are lucky. You guys got some solid ass sneakers to bring the group average up. Oh.
Guys, I just met this guy named Vaxeldan. Really cool dude.
He says he's not really dead. I don't know what he's talking about though.
Weird.
So.
Do you think he'll mind if I just call him Dan?
Hello, Dan.
As long as you don't call him Vex, I think he'll be fine.
Ha! All right, so actually, you kind of okay. Roll your investigation check.
I don't know how often you want me to roll these, so I'm just...
Whenever you want to, just roll them because it's kind of that's part of this whole maze thing. Is
Okay.
if you assume there's going to be a trap, like if Uza's nervous about a trap, roll an investigation check. We're going to roll it that way.
Alright,
So
sounds
assume, with your playstyle, I'm assuming it's
Every 10 seconds.
Exactly. All right. So a 19. Make the here, and then I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Luckily, it's only you this time. 19. Okay. So I think because I'm gonna you'll only take half damage because it's a dexterity saving throw. But so you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you get to this hallway. You're keeping an eye very closely, and then you just hear this like as you look down, and then you see you've stepped on one of the rocks, and it's like. And as you take your foot and it zooms away, you're like, what the fuck? And whap, you are hit in the stomach with these walls firing little stones at you.
Okay, you little fucking shit.
And so as that happens, all this entire hallway is just firing stones back and forth. How would you guys like to try to get across?
Can I see the thing that triggered it?
Yeah, it's a stone, and as you're looking at it, it slides back into the wall, and as it hits, it like ripples like it's flowing into water and is hidden inside the wall now with the rest of them.
Give him the middle finger. So I triggered another trap, but I realized this time that I triggered it, and now this whole hallway is full of rocks.
Are there little holes that they're coming out of or anything like that?
No, actually, they are the little living stones themselves are like blasting across the hallway into each side of the wall. So there are no holes they are coming out of.
How fast are they going?
I'm gonna shoot him with
Super,
Ray of
super
Frost.
fast. They're going like ridiculous. Oh wow, 29 will hit it though. So as you're like,
You're going so fast
see,
you can't.
like,
Oh yeah.
this whole hallway is filled with these just barrage of rocks, and you see if I started really fast, and when you see one freeze over, and as it freezes, it hits the other side of the wall and bursts, but the rest keep firing back and forth.
I'm gonna
Keep
take
shooting
a
Ray of Frost.
So as you're firing into them, you do it a couple times, and like it doesn't seem to be really lessening. Oh my god, Jesus! You got a
I'm
plus 10
gonna
to that.
make a
That explains
perception
it.
check. Can anything?
Just
Does it
can't
sound like
trip it to
anything
death.
can hear us? Like where's that?
I mean, there's definitely a loud banging from behind you. Up ahead, you do hear some shouts and stuff. It's not a language. Wait, what language did you speak?
I know Arakokran, Aran, Common, Orc, and Thieves' Cant.
Okay, so you don't
Dwarven,
recognize.
Orcish, or Draconic, and now Minotaur.
So you guys, does anybody speak Elvish?
I don't know. The wave stood up.
Okay.
I
You hear
don't.
you hear yelling from up ahead, and Vicer, you make out one word in Minotaur, and it's just
Zephyr knows Elvish.
Zephyr knows Elvish. Okay, so in Elvish, Zephyr, go and make a perception check. See if you hear this, because this is quite a far off.
Motherfucker, I gotta go back over to her goddamn computer.
I can do it for you if you like.
No, I'm right here. She just got up to
Alright,
smoke.
Okay. Now's the time. 27. Okay, perfect. So in Elvish, she hears, it just, what are you doing? What the fuck? Calm down. What the hell? And then in Minotaur, you hear one word, and it's just welcome. And then
Sounds
you
like
hear
somebody's in
sounds of
trouble.
fighting.
They are also having problems with keeping up, it's not in fighting. I'm gonna try thaumaturgy and create some tremors in one side of the wall, see if they'll like fall off it or get disturbed or rattled or something like that.
Perfect. So as you reach out with thaumaturgy, you touch the wall and and they seem unaffected by it.
Okay.
They appear to be magical. Oh, can I do? I'll do an
Yes.
Arcana.
They're definitely magical. You don't have to roll for that. These are living stones jumping across the hallway at super speeds.
Hey Brandon, will you let me know when Jess comes back? Because I'm gonna ask Zephyr for some healing.
I'm gonna push Uza out of the way. Get as close as I can to the start of it, like right before I'm gonna get hit.
Make a perception check as you move forward.
I'm doing it slowly and with Uza's help.
Yes, yeah. Go ahead and make a with go ahead and just perception check for my edification. 16. So at the end of the hallway, you do see there's one stone that's spinning in the middle of the hallway, and it's got it's like spins, and it stands up on its end and spins down.
Just kidding.
Well, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast out of my face.
Go ahead and fire. 23. Go and roll the damage. It bursts into, and then as you see as it bursts, another one slides down from the wall and starts spinning in the exact same place.
Can I shoot the ground right underneath where the rock is?
Sure.
Firebolt.
Marvel, you fire. You fire underneath it, and it just scorches the ground, and it just kind of keeps spinning in the same area. And then you see it. Then it starts to inch towards you, and then zips back and starts spinning again.
How far is it?
It's at the end of the hallway, so it's right here. It is about 35 feet away.
I have Spell Sniper, so the range on that is 60 feet.
Perfect. And so unfortunately you cast Mage Hand. What are you doing with it?
Just pulling the spinning rock towards me.
Okay, so you're pulling the spinning rock towards you. Let's see, what would be the strength on this thing? Let's see. Manipulate an object. Oh no, you know what? It's a smaller rock. I'm gonna say yeah. Fuck it. So because it's not gonna be 10 pounds for sure. And so like you guys see, Vicer reaches out and you see this shimmering hand come into existence, grab the stone that's spinning, and you see the stone trying to like shake back and forth. And Vicer, you pull it towards you, and then it's within your reach. And what would you like to do?
I'm gonna float it over to in front of Bloodscale and be like, "You wanna crush this?"
Tell it to stop it.
In Minotaur, I tell it, knock it off with the rocks in the hallway.
And so in Minotaur back, it's like, it's part of the test.
Well, this is us beating the test by getting you to stop it.
Just touch me with your hand.
I mean, everyone. Wait, you lied. Can I do an insight check on him?
Bloodscale don't care. The moment
You don't know what he
You
said.
don't know what
I
it's
was
saying.
hoping you were translating, dick.
Are you translating out loud? Okay. No, it seems to be telling the truth. Like it's a.
It says to touch it. So if,
Bloodscale just reaches in and grabs it.
And as you grab it out of the mage hand, the entire hallway stops, and then it kind of like slithers out of your hand and then down onto the ground and back into the wall.
Thank you.
growl at
I say thank you in Minotaur. See, it can be like this from here on out, guys. It doesn't have to be bad. It can be nice and nice.
Okay, let's go before this thing breaks out of the giant door behind us.
I'm trying to make friends with the maze as much as we can. Let's roll.
Okay, I'm gonna start moving
follow.
forward, and I'm checking for traps. Stealthing ahead, check for traps.
Perfect. Okay.
I'm
So,
trying to get everybody at least around this goddamn corner.
I'm behind you. I'm not moving my piece. So.
At least everybody over here, please.
I can't place myself where I can't
Hold on.
see another.
I'm gonna put you here. That way you can see what you've already seen. And so I'll get you guys
Sorry.
watching already. Oh, it's all good. Roll 20. I was very ambitious with this map, so I was expecting way more problems than this actually. So it's actually working out better than I thought it was gonna do. So we're all good. We're good.
I'm
here.
having a great time.
We're
I can do what I want to do.
Nice thought with the mage hand, dude. Like, I did not know how you guys were gonna solve that one. If I'm honest. All right.
Oh, why is my stuff not doing?
Telekinesis, Kyle.
Why is what?
Zephyr, I need heals.
I was already working on it.
There you go.
10 points of healing. Am I the only one? Like, I don't bite my nails ever, except for when I'm playing D&D. It's such a weird connection. It's driving me nuts. All right.
That's
so,
a 26.
I'm chewing him right now.
all right. Are you going left or right?
I'm gonna update my map, and then I'm
As
gonna
you're
go
updating-
left.
You're gonna go left. All right. So as you update your map and you step forward to the left, it's a fucking dead end.
Is dungeoneering
Oh.
still?
No, it's
Then I'll go
survival
right.
now.
Can I do a survival check?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Which way to go? Seeing if this floor is more worn one way or the other. You know, patterns in the moss.
Yeah, roll a survival check for me. There's no moss here, but there's a lot of dust. So
A lot of dust.
Can I assist?
sure, why not? Do it at advantage.
I don't need it.
So assisting would be giving somebody else the chance to roll at
Oh.
advantage. If you want to make your
Oh,
own roll, though, just say
Yeah.
you make your own roll so next time.
I'm making my own roll then.
Perfect. So, so, you know, looking around, you do see that the there is dust kind of like settling over to the right. It's easy to unfortunately made it on a really weird one where like you can go left and hit a dead end or right, which is clearly the right way. So unfortunately, it's not too helpful this time because there's not real way to go. But you do notice that there is with a 25. You notice there are tracks that the Squall Knight that you defeated definitely came from this way. You recognize the patterns in the dirt that made it.
Squall Knight
definitely
came from this way.
Well, that's good to know.
I'm gonna gently toss a rock against the opposite wall.
Okay.
Right here.
Sure. Go ahead and roll just a Dex plus mod. Proficiency modifier. I'm gonna go update your token because you're at 60 health right now.
Oh, thank you.
Dex. Perfect. Okay, so it just cracks against the other side of the wall. It doesn't break
Okay,
open, but
it's
it
making-
hits and.
I just want to make sure it wasn't an illusion. All right,
Sure.
I'm gonna keep going.
All right, perfect.
Look for trap.
And your investigation was 26.
Yes.
So-
Yeah, 26.
26. Okay. So as you get to this corner, you do notice that there are some runes on the floor.
I say, magic trap.
Alright, let's see what we've got here.
Damn it, this stupid thing.
Got a
And while
dex
he's
save.
working on
What?
that-
Oh, my shit just never went up. Come on, Arcana. Come
my
on,
God.
roll 20. You know you wanna.
Noise.
It wants to, but it ain't. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Just had both those pop up at once.
All right, so 21. So as you're looking at, these are evocation runes. You notice that they seem to be activated not by pressure, but like it's something about heat going over them.
Ah.
So you get the idea that you could trigger them with a 24. Yeah, you could trigger them with the heat spell or something without them hurting anybody.
Prestidigitation creates a harmless sensory effect such as sparks.
Yeah, you can heat up food with it, so I'd allow it.
Oh, and you can light a torch too. So yeah, I'm just gonna prestidigitate a little line of fire over him. I'm gonna
So
back
as-
up first, obviously.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and get out of range. Tell everyone else
Sure.
to back up.
Perfect. So just with the way the map is, I'll just assume you're backed up, and then so as you cast prestidigitation, you see the floor and it suddenly ices and these ice spikes roil up from the floor, and then they slap into the ceiling and shatter.
That would have hurt.
Is the trap still there though?
No, the trap is dispelled after that. The runes are gone. There's nothing left of it.
Alright, good catch, Uza. Thank God that didn't happen. Alright, I'll follow now. I move back in line.
All right. I'm gonna start moving ahead again.
All right, going investigation.
Partially wizard, or partial sorcerer, mostly utility knife.
26 again.
All right, that's a good number to roll. So.
Yes.
One second, though. Try to get everything in the right place. Come on.
Oh, and I rolled a perception check while he was doing his Arcana. Is there anything that I could? 27. Just hearing if anything is near us.
Oh yeah, the sounds of battle are definitely coming from ahead. Actually, as you come to this corner, they're coming from. You see a T up ahead. They're not coming from the south, but definitely coming from the north. As you get to this point, you notice for the first time in this maze, there is a pool of water ahead.
Ooh, I can use that.
It's probably gonna. It's probably a trap. Where's the pool of water?
I'm drawing it here real quick. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna back up and I'm just gonna gently toss a rock into it.
Falls into the water.
Okay. Hey, Druid lady, you want to do the water stuff?
You shall not pass. Sorry.
We do want to pass.
I don't
Up
have
behind this
control
corner.
water right now, but I do have tidal wave.
That
Hang on.
seems way overkill.
Yeah, it is overkill.
I can ice it over if you want.
Yeah, that's much
Ooh.
better. Oh, maybe I can assist with my frostbite.
Frostbite doesn't freeze, unfortunately.
Damn.
Because, but I assume you're using your icy breath weapon.
Yep.
Perfect. Can you roll damage for me, just so I know? Perfect. And so as you walk up and you're this ice goes flying out of your mouth and the icy wind flowing over it freezes, and as it's freezing over on the other side, you see one little tentacle like plop out, and then as it's reaching to try to pull the rest of it, you see it freezes as well out on the water.
Neat.
Let's still try to go over this thing rather than straight across.
It's frozen, so you guys can go. You can walk over it at this point.
Okie dokie.
All right, let's go.
Follow
Head
you.
towards the fight, yeah?
Yeah.
So you guys make it over, and as you look down, you
Let's
do
jump some
see
assholes.
there is a there is just like you see this frozen like giant tentacled creature under that would have grabbed somebody, but is now has its arm frozen and can't even do anything.
Just wave at him. Check for traps.
Perfect.
That's not so good.
That's so good. All right. So actually, you make it to here.
Ooh.
All right. So I'm gonna get everybody so they can see what's kind of going on. Give me one moment.
What's going on?
What's going
They said, "Hey,
on?
what's going on? Hey." Think that.
Alright, so ahead of you, you see there is this giant tree in the center of a courtyard. It seems to be growing out of the center of the head of a. I know we need different music for this. Let's get. No, that's not good. We'll put this one in, and then we'll do that one. All right. That's not the right one. Damn these things.
Damn you, thing!
That's definitely not. Freaking stupid. Oh, that's right. I put him in battle music. That's why.
Cue the clarinets!
Battle clarinets.
Son of a bitch. All right. We'll do. This
My god, there's those people that are going to kill us! Wah, wah, da, 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 da. Thank you, clarinet man.
Revitalized my spirits.
There
Aha!
we go. So.
They're not so scary. Oh god, I've been stabbed.
Shut the fuck up for 2 seconds. All right. So.
Try to
Why did
vamp
we-
so you have time to
that's
do your
right.
thing.
That's right. All right. So.
God
ahead, of you,
DM
Doing you a
Emporium.
favor.
damn it, Christ.
ahead, you see the. There's this tree that is constantly burning as you see flames ripple across its pink leaves, burning, and then as the flame leaves, regrowing. And under it, you see there is the unconscious forms of most of the Sealy court. You see to the left wall the unconscious form of Jindrith, the centaur, who seems to have been bashed into the wall. You see Brailton, the warlock Triton, on the other side, seemingly having a big hole in his stomach as he's sitting there bleeding out. You see the form of Corus Mendrin cowering in the back as underneath the tree you see the form of Velthrum. His eyes glowing with this same mad fire as it leaps from horn to horn as he looks at you in the doorway. And with that,
Oh shit.
Well, I thought we were sneaking up on it. Were we stealthing?
I mean,
While moving
did
down the
have
trees
the
very carefully and
chaos
whatnot?
go and roll your stealth text. We'll take it from there. Fuck it.
Okay.
38, sir.
The lowest one is Zephyr with 19.
Let me open this up.
Oh, dude, like, I got some good ones for this.
So I get sneak attack on immolate, which means it's an auto
Get
crit.
it. Get it.
And Ty, just because it's been consistent, I have been leading the pack and kind of describing what's going on around corners.
Absolutely.
If that okay.
So, it doesn't notice all of you. If your stealth check was under 27, so unfortunately so Uza's in the front. Let me go ahead and put you guys out here. So Uza, you would have been noticed because this thing has supernatural.
I got a 38.
Oh, who am I looking at? So, why did you roll a? Why'd you? Oh, you were. That's right.
You
rolled
rolled advantage.
I'm sorry. My
Yeah.
bad.
No, you're
So-
good. You're good.
So
I can barely remember it.
So Vicera would have been seen. Bloodscale would not have been seen.
I'm
And
totally
then,
seen.
So let's see. With the, I'm gonna rule. This is a tough one because I want to be fair, but there was enough under. You know what? Reel it to 0. You know what? Overall, we're gonna say only 2 failed, so we're gonna give you guys a surprise round. Go and roll initiative for me anyway, since we'll jump into that initiative order, and but we'll go ahead and give you guys a surprise round on this.
Oh, you.
Ooh.
I'll take the 14 instead of the 2.
What? Are you sure?
Yes, fairy.
All right. Perfect. Okay, so start us off. Uza, what would you like to do?
Right, so our these aren't the people we said we wouldn't attack, right? These are the other ones?
Yeah, these are the
other ones.
Game on.
Game on.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Let's go literally has whispered that into the earpiece.
Okay, that's perfect.
Keep an eye out
I
for
am.
the...
I'm going to shoot that motherfucker. Do I get advantage?
Absolutely.
Wait. 2 of them. 1.
38.
I don't need it.
Okay, so Jesus.
Oh, and my D6.
Good.
Congratulations.
God. Oh yeah.
Congratulations.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Damage.
Can we just take a moment to okay? So we got
I love this bow.
my God.
I love this bow.
This is fucking insane. All right, so again, you gotta love a fucking rogue crit. All right, so let's.
I
just
love one arrow did 37 damage.
It did
way more than that.
actually.
No, just one arrow, just on the sneak attack. Sorry, the one sneak attack did 37
37.
damage.
Oh my god. Do you mind if we just take the math through here, or do you want to?
61.
61. Perfect. All right, I will trust you.
Jeez, yes.
You know.
Oh,
All right.
that's my hardest hit.
So you guys see as Uza
Justice.
like he goes to pull an
Brains
arrow
throw
from it,
bomb.
and as he pulls it, you see there's a spark that jumps from his fingernails and it goes around all the way around to his eyes as it loops around its head. You pull it to Akane's Justice, and as you pull it back, the arrow disintegrates in your hand, becoming a lightning bolt, and you just kind of get this overwhelming sense of there, and you were going to shoot for the head, and then you see as it's raising an arm, you're like the armpit underneath, and then just this, and as you let it go, it strikes through the armpit, it goes under the armpit, and then out through and bursting out the other side of the of Velthrum, this Minotaur, as it just bursts in this giant spatter of blood, and he kind of like starts.
Oh shit, he's not dead!
Does he look possessed?
He does not look like himself.
Is this room big enough to fly in?
I'd say this room
The
has
tree
about a
that's
25-foot ceiling, but you can't fly around the tree. You can jump into its branches, but you can't fly.
Oh no, that's fine. I wanted to get like here,
Okay,
but up in the corner,
sure.
and then I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
All right, Sanctuary. it is.
Sanctuary!
All right, Zephyr.
Alright, I'm gonna come closer so I can get a look at what I'm seeing.
Come on.
And then I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave.
Okay.
Right?
All right, so dexterity
There.
saving throw for Heem. And
So
so
try to put out the tree as well.
Yep.
30 feet long,
Nice.
10 feet wide, and 10 feet tall. So, okay. So, dexterity saving throw It makes his dexterity saving throw. So, roll your 48 bludgeoning damage.
4d8 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, so
That's a pretty good roll. That's a pretty good roll.
8 points of bludgeoning damage as he resists it. As you guys see, Zephyr walks forward and throws her hands up, and you see this tidal wave come out of nowhere, and it blows across. As you see the, it puts the tree out, and then you hear the.
Do the other characters need to roll, or are they out of it?
Actually, only one is in any rolling state. So let me pull up his character sheet
Okay.
real quick. You see the others. So Jindrith and
It's so fat.
and Brilton, they just get swept away under the force of this. Oh no. That's all bad. Alright, so luckily I didn't roll any initiative for him, because this is gonna... So as it flows past, you see it picks up the form of Chorus Mendrin.
That's
He's like,
points.
oh shit! And then bam!
That's points.
Crashed into the back wall and knocked unconscious.
That's points. That's points right there, fam. That's points.
Yeah, I just took him out, right? Because I get to do damage on that too.
Well, it was oh yeah, he's knocked out. Yeah,
He took the full damage.
he took full damage.
He took the 17.
Okay.
All right, and then all right, Tazir, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna end in
boy.
this part of the room, this corner.
Anyone else in the room?
Not that you can see.
So we can't see anyone?
We can see the
You can see
Minotaur.
the Minotaur.
Oh,
in the little
Minotaur.
room.
Okay.
Said the tree was put out.
And then it sparked back into fire. It is a magical flame.
I'm
my,
sure it's
my
more-
headphones are
yeah.
dying. Give me 1 second now.
How dare.
It was worth a try.
All right, no, those are even worse. 1 second. Manelli? Shiza Manelli? That's not a fucking word.
I gave
Somebody vamp.
Are you sure? I can vamp them? Just kidding. Oh man, I think this room might be full of whoever did this. Our competitors. It may also be on the like on. Although the burning tree, I hope that's like a.
I know me.
Well, I think the Minotaur got turned somehow.
Well,
Okay.
I think
I
he
mean, it
did
looks
his
like he
own
ripped
people.
through his team. And
Sorry about that. All right, so Hunter's Mark, perfect.
maybe we can restrain the Minotaur, wake him up, and see what the fuck was going on.
I mean, either way, we have to beat the Minotaur.
Alright, he's knocked out, so.
Some of you may have seen this Minotaur fight coming. All right, so longbow 11 does not hit. Go ahead and make your second attack if you like.
Were you attacking?
Oh, 12 does
Minotaur.
not hit either.
He's knocked out.
unfortunately. No, he's not.
I thought you said he was pushing out his room and knocked out.
Oh, Course
no, that was
Mendrin
Course Mendrin, the wizard.
Other Sealy people.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
The one conscious dude left got knocked the fuck out.
Then
I'm
it's,
such an ass.
So as part of this,
Hey, that's points. That is points.
Points, baby,
Bloodscale.
points.
Points. They're gonna give this Minotaur a whole bunch of points for knocking his whole team out.
All right, surprise round, motherfucker. Surprise round, right?
I don't think that quite counts.
Pretty surprising so far for him, I think.
Is it weird that I don't want to get under the tree?
No.
No.
You said there's fire dancing between his horns, right?
Yep.
Well, and I tried putting all of it out, and it just sputtered back up again.
Bloodscale has seen this Minotaur fight too. Bloodscale is gonna go right here.
And then, are you holding an attack or?
Or just for funsy flavor for his bonus action
Yeah.
while he rages. He's gonna give him the Minotaur that big old fucking thumbs up, motherfucker!
And so as you give him the big thumbs up, you see the expression does not smile back or anything, and just as it kind of leans forward and bolts.
And
its way.
Bloodscale's just getting that fucking axe ready, just like, yeah. Yeah!
Perfect.
Also, before he ends his turn, Bloodscale takes. Might want a mez!
That'll bring us to Viser's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on the Minotaur. You're on him.
So as you reach
Fourth
out,
level.
fourth level. So as you reach out and cast a spell magic, let me double check one thing. I don't believe. No, unfortunately, it's a specific thing that is not considered a magical effect on them.
We're talking
Okay.
Minotaur.
Not magic, though. Okay.
It's not a magical effect that can be ended with Dispel Magic. There's definitely something else there. Like there's like, you know what, I'll give you for your spell slot. You reach out and you go to dispel the magic, and you realize that you go to pull wipe it away like you would normally, and then there's something deeper inside behind the eyes. There's something inside of this Minotaur that Dispel Magic
Please.
won't pull the perception
Brain
away.
controlled!
Bonus action.
I don't really have any good bonus actions
and
at the
spell.
moment. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on yet, so I don't want to really burn through any of our resources.
Okay. And so as at the end of the round, you see a form
A
of
slide. Hold on, I'm just gonna slide one step to the left so that I'm peeking around the wall.
slide to the left.
Step
Okay.
to that.
Slide to the right.
And so at the end of the round,
Cha
you see
cha, real
the
slow.
the form of the assassin from the Flynn Association runs out, and as he runs forward, Velthrum, he was expecting him. You see, Velthrum's he has this giant sword that is on fire, and he's going to use his held action. And he slashes into the form of the Flynn order. And he just
Assassino.
goes careening off into the side, and he seems unconscious too.
Damn, that's a 21.
It's a bit like that. All right, that'll bring us back to
Flies up like somebody crashing in a pod racer.
pretty much. Yeah, it was just one of those like he thought he was sneaky,
Poodoo.
but like it's funny because he was the only thing that he knew where he was, and so he was expecting that attack, and so he just fucked him up. Shit. Uza, you are up again.
I am going to. Shit, let me check Sanctuary real quick.
Yeah, if you attack her. Okay.
Oh, that. I need to read my spells more thoroughly. I'm going to hold an attack
Okay.
until he's within range of Bloodscale.
Okay, excellent. So you hold your attack. Ready the bow. Any bonus actions?
Nope.
Perfect. Taz.
Oh boy.
Or not Taz, Zephyr. Sorry. Taz, you're up next. You're on deck.
Alright, I'm on deck.
No,
you're up
Zephyr,
next.
you're up. Taz is on deck.
Oh,
God, sorry.
Too many Z's on the dance
I
floor.
still need
Too
oil.
many Z's.
Get her a new desk. Fuck.
Alright, can I do this indoors?
I don't know. What do you want to try?
Call lightning.
Link this spell? I believe you can. I don't think it says you have to be outside.
Jesus, what is wrong with you, you stupid thing?
Oh, lightning. Let me take a look here. It's centered on a point 100 feet directly above you, and there's not a point 100 feet above you that would be able to accommodate it, so you cannot call lightning inside.
Okay.
But at least you would know that.
You would know that. You would not have spent the spell slot.
it says within range.
It has, but it says it 100 feet above her is where the spell manifests in the spell description.
Oh, I don't see that part.
It says that storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder 10 feet tall and 60-foot radius, centered on a point you can see 100 feet directly above you.
Oh, see, the one I have says you can see within range directly above you.
Yeah, it has to be at least 100 feet up. So
Okay.
that's all right.
Just trying to help.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. I am surrounded by a tree and rocks, correct?
That's a tree. It's mostly a stone floor.
But they're the moving rocks because they're all like tee, right?
Yes, but they are. You will need to convince them to help you if you're using like they're not just regular rocks that will just do what they're told. I'm just gonna warn you that
I'm
right now.
casting
Okay, perfect. Wrath of nature. So, which one do you choose? You choose trees then?
Trees. The
All right.
burning bush is going to smack the hell out of people.
All right.
Grapple the Minotaur with the tree? Is that a thing you can do?
Oh. He has to make
Perfect.
a
Dexterity
dex saving throw.
Oh, dang.
And he gets advantage because he's a raging boy.
Fail. Fail.
Yes,
Fail.
anyway,
Ah!
so roll your 4d6.
Alright, it's definitely four.
It's definitely within that tree.
Aw.
Some bludgeoning damage. And so, like, as he's raging, he's like, and he turns and he like you cast it, you start your incantation. As you let it go, he looks directly at you. And he's like, and then bam, bam, he just starts getting bludgeoned all around by this tree that's just like slapping down at him now.
Does he get any flame damage because it's on fire?
It is a burning tree.
He's so it's a weird, like, you'll understand in a second why not. But,
He's on fire too, so I wasn't sure.
he's got
but-
that same magical fire going on. Tazir, you are up.
Woo!
Beat
Alright.
that boy.
I'm gonna fire some arrow of that. Yeah.
Perfect.
Sure.
Did you want to
I
bonus action mark him for the extra 2d8 before you do that?
Oh, the
Horizon.
planar warrior.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll
Perfect.
do that.
All right, fire away. 10 will miss.
Woof.
20 will hit. Go and roll an extra d6, and then roll 2d8 for your Planar Warrior.
Nice.
10. Holy shit. Alright, 22 points. That's a pretty recovery from 8. Alright, so 22 points of damage. So as you release the arrow, it's like, and it like kind of sticks in like the, just kind of like a little off center of the forehead. And you see like it hits and then as the Rhinosaur starts to blink, and then he kind of falls to his knees and he's like, and as his mouth opens, this black, like it'd be a smoke, but it seems to be holding its shape and figure above him, and it starts to pour out and form this gigantic creature over the form of the Minotaur. And as it does, you see it's surrounded by all these smaller swirling lights as it comes into being. And you see the Minotaur just collapses behind.
Sorry, I can't watch people throw up.
All right.
Hey, gross. Okay.
Perfect. And then, did you have any movement or anything? Do you want to move around?
I think I'm good where I'm at.
Perfect. And then, what's your Dex mod, Bloodscale?
1.
Okay, so it's gonna go first. And that's this thing now released moves forward. Go and use your held attack.
Attacks. Because it's the attack action I held,
That's
I still
true,
get
yep.
my 2, right?
You do, absolutely.
And I raged! I'm a smart boy.
Which dragon are you currently channeling?
Silver.
Silver, thank you.
Icy boy.
Icy boy.
I think I fucking missed, though.
Yes!
He did hold his attack and it got in range of me, so yeah.
You fucking did. Oh my god.
Yeah!
So, as you're waiting for your moment, and then as you're holding the bow in front of you, and then all of a sudden you see this spark start at your bow. And as you go to, instead of reaching back for another arrow, you just grab the sparking point and pull back another lightning bolt, and you're like, holy shit! And then you just let it go, and this. So that's gonna be
Justice reigns from above.
He's flying, I mean, yeah. He's fucking there right now, shit.
damn. So let's see, 42, 52, 57, 59 points of damage, and God
60,
damn,
65.
65. Shit, did I do the math wrong? Fucking hell.
The
just plus three,
D6 for the
62.
electrical.
Oh yeah,
Oh, does that not
66.
get doubled by the? Does that not get doubled by the crit?
No, it's roll. It's dice. It gets doubled. Fuck it.
Nice.
65.
All right. Shit.
Shoot.
Fucking ball sack. All right. So, yeah, so you all see this as lightning seems to like come out of nowhere. So like the arrow hit, the lightning strikes, and then all of a sudden from around this of electricity goes in and like, oh, it must does this tiny detonation on the.
And if my
told you
attacks miss,
lightning
we're using
straight.
that as flavor as why.
So I meant, like the bright, as in the brightness, you kind of like flail your arms forward trying to slash, but it's a, it sucks. All right, and then with that, holy shit, Bloodscale, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
So you guys see as Bloodscale's blinded, and he as he turns around, you see as he's blinking, almost blinded a little bit from the lightning, this thing pulls its pincers up and stabs them into the nostrils of Bloodscale, and then flows into his body. Bloodscale, you are currently possessed.
God.
So
There are currently 2 dragons in my head, just screaming.
oh yeah, they are super pissed and unable to do anything. So Bloodscale, you have been forced to, just because you have the character sheet, you're gonna go over here and you're gonna make 2 attacks. Reckless, Great Weapon Master against Zephyr.
Sorry, Dingus.
Dang.
You guys are all trying to kill me?
Oh my god.
I told you guys.
Plus 10 to both of those.
God
God.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh!
Jesus Christ.
Alright, hang on, I gotta break out a calculator.
So that's 28 and 27 for 55 points of damage total.
55.
55.
Of course it would be 55.
Of course! Alright, that's gonna be its turn.
34.
Is Bloodskill gonna make a save on his turn?
Let's see if there's a save.
We're finding that.
No, it does not. There's no saving throw for this one. Vicer, you are up.
Alright, we're gonna need a little room to think here, so... Just gonna need you to take a chill pill.
For a charisma
In
saving
the
throw.
Phantom Zone!
Bloodscale, make a charisma saving throw.
I thought you said I didn't get to.
No, this is from the banishment that Vicer is doing to you.
Oh. I don't have advantage on that.
And my spell save is 17 anyway, so...
Yep. So, with Bloodscale being banished, you see just
Thank God.
Hey, we have
the
a minute.
entity is left behind.
Oh, shit.
Great! Does that mean I
It
can
might be
break...
out of my head, though.
Does that mean I can break the banishment myself?
Yes, you
Bring
as a
it
bonus
back?
action, you can end the banishment to bring Bloodscale back.
Don't do it!
Okay. That's one way to get it out.
Well, that
Yeah.
just means it's probably gonna go for Zephyr next, because she's
Are
the
you-
closest.
Are you bringing Bloodscale back or not?
If you bring me back, it's just gonna try to possess me again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, so Bloodscale.
But
Bring it back,
get
but then
it
I get
into
sneak
a-
attack.
How do we get something weak? Is the Minotaur still alive?
He is unconscious. You don't know if he's
back.
alive. You
That's
haven't had a chance to
fair.
look.
Is that creature on fire or what?
Oh no! It has this swarm of like smaller like eyes that have flames for irises. It is surrounded by this glowing orange-red energy around it, and it's like a shadow. You can only see because of the way that the light around it gives it a like a silhouette.
Going to quicken a spell
What
and
spell?
hit it with slow.
Perfect. And that is a Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
So it has advantage on saving throws against spells and magical effects. So we'll be doing this
Of
at
course.
advantage. Will be-
Death of kills.
Bring me.
Didn't think about that easy, did you?
19. Your spell's a 17, correct?
Yeah, I said it makes it. Christ.
Oh, okay.
Salt-
Sorry, I didn't hear it.
Fuck
Sorry.
face.
Oh, you
I
cut
didn't
out
hear
for
you
that,
either.
TJ.
I apologize.
Fucking Mike! My microphone,
What?
not Mike.
Bring
I'm
me
not
back.
even attacking-
Bring
I'm
me
not the one
back.
attacking
Bring
you.
me back. Bring me
We did, because he
Wait.
can't concentrate on 2, right? Banishment's
Yes, yeah.
concentration and slows concentration.
Yep.
That's
So you are back.
Am I me?
You are you. Because he banished your body without the thing inside of your body possessing it. So
Sweet.
drinking Vicer.
Fuck.
Y'all. I was just trying to give Zephyr a minute to drink a potion too, so.
And that'll bring us to the crit man himself, Uza.
Let me think. What do I want to do? I want to shoot him with my bow.
Oh, okay, all right.
Hiya. Aha.
Oh, thank God,
Okay,
it's
that's
not a
not-
weighted
you know,
digital dice.
That's still a 31 points of
that's-
damage coming from the rogue.
Still pretty goddamn
Oh, yeah.
good. All right, let's see if he has any reactions for this one thing. As I'm trying to remember this one thing. Perfect. All right, that will. Yeah, it'll definitely hit. So 31 points of damage. Jesus. All right. And any movement? Are you still flying in the corner?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna head over here,
Perfect.
and I'm gonna hide. Bonus action hide.
Bonus action hide. Roll that beautiful hide footage.
Now this is up to you. I moved half my flying speed, but my
Advantage.
full walking speed. Okay.
Is it if it's half of whatever you're capable of doing at the time? Different story. You fuck off.
Hey, he's with Axeldon again.
The vac zone is what that grid is now known as. All right, so that'll bring us.
Hi,
into
Raven
Zephyr.
Queen.
The
How's it
Raven
going?
Queen wants me to do her a favor.
Oh, you better do it.
Jess.
Nice.
I have like 2 options.
It's better than none.
Ah, fuck. How long can I hold my shapes again? For like 6 hours?
Yeah, you can use. It's an insane amount of time. I think it's like
half your
100
druid level?
per hour, and like times hours.
Snap into fire elemental.
Nice.
Shit you.
First transformation.
That
Back up,
girl is on
elemental.
fire!
Now, you will be crowding into, Bloodscale, you're gonna need to do the save to try to not get burnt, because she is fire form. You just take 5 fire damage, because it's not a dex save or anything, because she's occupying the
I'm
same
still
space as you.
enraged. I take half. Fuck off.
Perfect. So you take 2 points of fire damage is behind you, just as she explodes
Hi-
into a fire.
Hi,
elemental.
Zephyr. Sorry. I didn't try. It wasn't me.
So
Toasty boy.
the
It's under
other
your-
one is within 5 feet of me, so does it take the initial 1d10 damage?
Let's see. Yep, we're gonna say it takes 5 damage as well. Perfect.
Oh, I can't roll?
You know what? Go ahead and roll 1d10. We'll just have it. Bloodscale take the same, so 7. So, perfect. So Bloodscale, you only take 2 points of damage. No, 3 points, and then of fire damage, and then it will take 3 as well.
And
No, it'll take all 7.
yeah, that thing catches fire.
It's I don't think it can be caught on fire due to the weird nature of its body, but it is definitely not having a good time near you.
Okay. Let's do a multi-tack, which
Perfect.
is 2 touch attacks.
Oh yeah. 15 and 16 do not hit.
Shit.
Bummer.
So as you see, and then 2 swipes at it as it's just.
Just get off of me. It's spicy right here.
Alright, well, I am going to move out of the way. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to. I'm gonna move right over here.
Ah!
You guys
if
see
she
the form
cross-
of the
gonna
Flynn
go right-
agent.
Touch.
So the Flynn agent and the body of the Minotaur both catch on fire.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough stuff.
Someone cooking burgers?
And that'll bring us to Zir, who's also.
I don't think I
on
can
fire.
smell anything right now.
I'm gonna
Sorry, one more time.
shoot at the entity. Sorry.
Perfect. Fire away.
Horrible bug bite on me.
Oh god.
On me foot. Okay.
Oh, you're the
Anyway.
worst.
Neither here nor there. Can I move my hunter's mark from? Yes.
It's on him.
Oh, okay.
I just assumed you moved it over when the thing fell. I even gave you the damage for it last turn. Yeah. Are you planar warring it as a bonus action or just? Oh. 15 does not hit. 16 does not hit.
Woo! Well, yeah, planar warrior.
It's only if it
Excellent.
hits, unfortunately. But it'll
Okay,
be planar
so I
warrior
can't,
for the
like,
next time you hit it. So you have your bonus
next time.
action.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Perfect.
Okay,
You got it. All right. So
that's what I'm.
And then on its turn, it's going to use Swarm of Eyes. I need everybody within a 60-foot radius to make a Wisdom saving throw. So,
To count if I'm not an LOS.
I actually would say it's a Swarm of Eyes. So, not being an LOS, that would save you.
Sweet.
I'm in line of sight, right, Ty?
You are in line of sight, yeah.
And it was a whiz?
Wisdom saving throw.
Hey! That's pretty good.
And then don't forget to use your Druid stats for your Wisdom saving throw, so you don't try to make it with the Fire Elemental.
Hey.
Alright, wisdom save. Damn
Alright,
it.
so, Bloodscale and Zephyr, you guys are blinded. You take 45 points of psychic damage.
Holy shit!
Everybody who saved, you take half damage, so you take 22 points of psychic damage. And you're not
42?
blinded. 45 points of psychic damage.
Fuck me. Like,
Well, that didn't work like I wanted it to.
And then,
At least you're not dead right
So-
now. Holy cow.
It's not doing it. Fuck.
So
okay,
how
I'll do it
much
for you.
damage here?
Taz, we took. Oh no, you failed. That was 45 for you.
Yeah.
57. And then, so Taz, you take 45 points of damage as well, and you are also blinded.
Sweet.
So as you guys are looking towards this thing, all of a sudden it's like, and it reels back and spins around it, and all of a sudden the eyes that have constantly been swarming around it fly out and spin around in this tornado. And as they're flying towards you, they fly straight at your eyes. Those of you who have the you that aren't hypnotized by it, you manage to close your eyes and block in time, but you feel this assault on your mind. Those of you who didn't make your save, they go right into your eyes, and you feel this torturous agony of pain and fire and loss from inside of your own skull as you are try to open your eyes, but there's nothing but blackness and fear.
This thing is like made out of fire.
And shadow. And that's going to be its turn.
Maybe you're muted.
That's rough.
It's going to shift away from the fire elemental, though. So, and that'll be Bloodscale. You're up.
Changing my
Does she
eyes
get
a
an
full action or a bonus action?
Bonus.
Fuck it, I'm gonna try to change the Sheriff real quick. Just because they're not my actual eyes that I see out of.
So, as you try to switch your eyes, the blinding isn't a physical effect, it's blinding on your mind. Your eyes have been overloaded with, they're just like, your brain is shutting them off out of an instinct. You are blind on a psychic level, so changing the eyes does not work.
Alright, fuck it, I have one job. Reckless would make these normals.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's a fair point. Attack of opportunity for the... Well, she's blinded. She probably didn't notice it moved.
Yeah, it would rely on
Okay.
sight. Alright,
Fair
so, so Reckless attacks. So 17 does not hit, but an 18 does.
My smite still exists. It
Yes,
never
does.
went off.
2d8. Okay, so 27 points of damage. This thing is starting to unravel. You see there's more flame and shadows starting to dissipate as we bring it to Visera's turn.
Bloodscale is just roaring.
So many things do fire damage. I'm like, fucking...
You did notice that it did take full damage from the fire elemental. You've seen it damaged
Okay,
by fire.
alright,
That
it-
doesn't seem to have resistance.
Perfect.
Oh, can
Goodbye, Irene.
I say at the end of Bloodscale's turn he yelled for Mez?
Sure. Alright, so you yelled for Mesnos. Dexterity saving throw, Teach?
Didn't yell Mesnos. He didn't say the full name.
Yes.
Smart.
Okay, just Mez. Okay. 24. I don't know why it's whispering to me.
That
So he
takes half damage and is on
so
fire.
14 on fire. Perfect. How do you want to do this?
Nice.
Thank
Just wanna hold out my hand with fire and then slowly crush it with the fire as it consumes.
So you
and
guys,
crush it into like a little tiny little ball that then becomes nothing.
so you see Viser.
I don't see shit!
Most of you can't actually anybody who would have line of sight on Viser doesn't see this. You see this new flame and this brighter, more vibrant flame start to it just flies out from the hallway, and you see it starts to wrap and around, and then as it starts to wrap, it almost turns itself into these flaming fingers, but made it's just pure flame spinning around, and as it crushes inward and inward, you just hear as it's crushed down into this tiny ball, and then with a small the shadow flame is out. It is defeated. And that's where we'll go and end for tonight.
Their vision.
Ooh, and an early.
Oh yes, yeah. Vision is restored after it dies because it is part of the second effect. So you guys do have your vision back.
I got him.
Ended like half an hour early.
Yeah, I gotta. Unfortunately, I have to go to bed super early because I'm dying, and this is a really good stopping point. I feel like, just because there's, I feel like this leaves just enough maze for another session. Because if I don't, there's probably not gonna be enough for next session. So this is just a really good ending spot. So we're gonna go ahead and end here, and you guys went a lot faster than I was anticipating this time.
Mage hand, am I right?
Dude, mage handing. Like, you guys are really clever. It was really fun to watch you guys just work your way through it. And then, you know, you guys were just perceptive enough to, like, you missed a lot of, like, oh shit things. So, well done. Holy shit.
Glad that banishment worked. I really didn't plan on getting rid of the
Oh,
thing. I was like, we just
God.
need a minute of not giant blood scales cutting
Just
us
can we
into
not
pieces.
right now? Okay, bye.
Let's
Well,
take
like-
a minute to
man.
regroup,
I
drink
think
some
I've
potions,
been
maybe.
hit by his axe more often than his enemies.
The
No,
ratio's
you're that
getting
accent's
closer
done.
every day, right?
It is getting
I
closer.
think, I think you're definitely the person that's been hit with it the most.
And lived.
Yeah.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thanks to my
deserve an
coward's
award.
playstyle, Viserys made it through yet another trial untouched so far.
Oh man, that was a worrisome one. Like I didn't know how you guys were gonna do against it. So good fucking job. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the banishment
I had
because
to write my.
it's specifically a possession, and you are banishing specifically blood scale. That's the only reason it worked.
Nice.
Because you can't target the thing itself, which is known as a Kalarak Kori. You can't target it, but you can target blood scale. And so banishing him without it was the thing that probably saved your asses, because you would have had to knock out blood scale before it came out again. Like that would have been
Pass.
hard no. All right, so
Oh, just slow him, dump a bunch of spells into him? No way, man. No.
What is that thing called?
it's a modified Kalarak Kori. I'll link it in chat so you don't have to try to fucking spell this nuts. So it is a specific to this maze, Kalarak Kori. Didn't alter it too much, but good god. And it's this really cool monster. It is a lawful evil aberration. And it can do, like, you guys are lucky. I didn't get a chance to get it to mind seed anybody. It's a DC 21 intelligence saving throw that can only be removed by remove curse or greater restoration, and you suffer 1 level of exhaustion every 24 hours, and finishing a long rest does not reduce the exhaustion. If the curse target reaches level 6, it does not die. Instead becomes a thrall under the Kori's control. All of its exhaustion is removed. Only a wish spell can free a thrall from this control. So...
Oh, it's like all bug looking.
yeah, it's creepy. Yeah, if you guys are looking at the stream, you can see a really good picture of it. And it's this really.
It's
like,
just
cool,
a
like,
fucking sliver.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but like I
love slivers.
swarming eyes and stuff like that. So, all right, perfect. So I hope you guys had a good time. I'll go ahead and end the stream here. We'll go and say bye to everybody. Don't
Lawful
forget,
evil aberration makes sense for slivers.
right. So don't forget this stream and all of our streams are brought to you by the DM Emporium. It's at dmemporium.com. You can go and stop by. We've got everything for your D&D tabletop gaming experience. Level up your gaming. We've got dice, we've got shirts, we've got tunics, we've got drinking steins, we've got dice towers, and we're working on something extra special. We're working on a custom only to the store item, so keep an eye out for that. It's going to be really cool. Other than that, don't forget to check out our featured streamer, Molly Can Has. If you use the Can Has 10 discount code, you get 10% off of your order, and 10% goes
That's
to Molly.
10 whole percent, man. That's like, wow.
Also,
10%.
we have...
The more you spend, the more you save.
The more
Because
you
it's a
save.
percentage. That's
Exactly.
crazy.
Exactly, and more goes to Molly, actually, too. And then, so we also have 2 sponsored streams. So we have the Friends Who Roll Dice, twitch.tv/Friends Who Roll Dice. All the content you see on that channel is going to be sponsored by the DM Emporium. Use code FWRD. That'll also get you 10% off of it if you're interested in supporting them. There's also Featherfall Tabletop. If you use the discount code FeatherfallTT, you'll get 10% off, and 10% goes to that. So you can choose which community you like to support by buying stuff for yourself. We think it's a good option. You can also catch me on those streams. I play... so tomorrow's game will be canceled on Featherfall. So next Wednesday, I'll be back as Brant Heightstagger, the Fire Ganassi
Twitch
Echo Knight.
Blackout?
Half-Sedge Twitch Blackout, that's correct, for tomorrow. Thursday, though, we will be moving ahead with the Mind and the Martyr, where I play Jotro Quill Sharpener. He is an Artificer Zwerf Neblin Deep Gnome who is he's an adventurer with agoraphobia, and that pretty much tells you all you need to know about him. Small, nervous fellow, kind of fun. But there's we just actually stopped somebody, like a big bad, from teleporting away from us, so the beginning of that game should be fucking crazy. We'll see if we can hold them where they're at. Other than that, always down to, I want to hear about all your wonderful D&D characters, campaigns, and everything, so hit me up on Twitter, and we'll talk about it. It'll be a good time. Anybody else have anything to add? You guys have anything coming up you guys like to pimp?
To pimp? No.
You know what I mean? Like anything like going on that people can catch you on. I know.
Like I have.
Go ahead.
Nope. Nothing. I have nothing
plug your
appropriate to
stream,
say.
you
When's
Please
your ne-
continue.
When's your next stream, Molly?
We'll be streaming on Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific.
Perfect.
Finger guns.
You know what gun you're gonna play, or game you're gonna play?
Gun. Probably Visage.
Visage. All right.
Scared.
That's a kick-ass game. All right, and then
Hate that game.
You hate it so much. Yeah, you love to hate it. Other than that, yeah. We'll go and catch you guys next time, right here next Tuesday, to find out what happens at the end of this maze. See what if anybody's gonna put out these poor on fire unconscious people. You know, we'll see what happens next time. Other than that,
Definitely on my to-do list.
other than that, I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. And
I thought beating other teams was
The point. That's why I got in their way.
Yeah, no, I'm leaving them unconscious. In fact, I'm gonna go around and bludgeon each of them in the head just to take out my anger.
Yeah, I'm making
I'm gonna
sure
put him
none of
out.
them are awake.
Nobody deserves to be burned. That's awful.
All right, so we will.
Punched in the head? Sure. Burned? That's mean.
Yeah, that's too much.
It's just a concussion. Sleep it off. You'll be fine.
Batman does this to people all the time, right?
Right? He's my hero. No, all right, so bye everybody. Have a beautiful week, and thanks for stopping.